Okay, I think I'm just about ready to get started. I actually remembered I forgot to change a setting just before starting the stream, so bear with me, chat. 1 second. Leave this is the one that I'm looking for. Verify with this. Yeah, that looks much better. There we go. So, let's talk about what we're gonna do to start off the stream. Why don't we show early item access? If you remember, we stopped right in front of another dungeon, and there appeared to be a long, winding path leading to a treasure chest. Now, out of curiosity, I did manage to get there, at first with items, but then I found just a much better method for doing this technique, and I just did a quick look up online just to see if anybody else did the same thing, and the answer seems to be no. So I don't know if anybody's actually tried this and recorded it, to be honest. Like, there are forums out there talking about the different tricks. So why don't we show you an itemless way to grab this other particular item. So if you remember, the big obstacle to reaching whatever it is on the far shore was the fact that we'll drown as a character. Well, there's a little gimmick that we could abuse. We could get there with losing almost no health. Now, there is a downside to it, as you'll see when we get to the end of the trick, but let's try to do it first. So I have 2 different save files. We'll ignore the bottom one for now. This is the one closest to where we were before. I think I just repositioned my characters a little bit. And let's get this trick started. So, one thing I learned while going into the water is you do not want to start by going into the water with Elk. That's actually a really big mistake. If you'll notice, for example, Elk will start drowning at approximately that point when he stands. Compare that to Addle. Look how much further Addle can stand compared to Elk without needing to, lose his breath. So even though Elk is faster, I feel like actually picking him is a complete and utter mistake. So we're going to initiate this trick just by, well, we'll get his health back briefly. So another interesting thing is if an AI partner is drowning, they still don't lose health. So Elk should technically be dead. He'll die in 2 seconds. But nope, that doesn't impact us because we are not the ones that are drowning. So what we're going to do to initiate this trick is we're going to take the lead with Addle, not Dogi. And there's a reason I don't want to do it with Dogi. And that's because Addle has a very interesting extra skill. How's it going, Chris? Hope you're ready for this. So we're gonna ignore drowning by abusing a very specific mechanic. So Elk should be dead, as I said before, but we're gonna have Addle take the lead, and we're gonna get a running start. So let's try the trick. Can we make it to the opposite shore without using a single item and not using any vitality belts? We're gonna do it at level 12, just to showcase it, I suppose. So let's get started. So I'm going to start by jumping. I'm going to tumble. I'm going to tumble really, 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 really hard. I'm going to let Addle lose a little bit of health. Immediately swap to Dogi. Tumble, roll past the corner. And because Dogi is taller than Elk, he will exit the water quicker than Elk does. We lost no health comparatively. I have not seen anybody actually do that online, but if there is a video of someone doing that completely itemless, just let me know, I suppose. But I have not seen anybody actually perform that without items. So we just completely ignore drowning. We are not supposed to get whatever it is in this chest. So what is in this chest? So we got something called the White Talisman. Let's take a quick look at what the White Talisman does. So anyway, yeah, that was pretty easy. I was kind of laughing about it. So the description of it is, guards against calamities, prevents all status effects. Now you might be wondering how you get back. And that's a good question. That is a perfectly valid question. So if you take a look in the bottom right, just kind of eye it for a few seconds, it will very gradually fill over time without you needing to do anything. So if I was not thinking ahead, we would be sitting here for approximately 15 minutes in order for that extra gauge to refill. But chat, I thought of you, and we're not going to do that. So that's what this save file is. So I've already acquired the item without using any of our potions. We have exactly how much we had before on the other file. I think the only difference with this one is I just, as a safety precaution, put another vitality belt on Dogi. It's not needed. We had more than enough health when we cleared it before. So we're going to find the exact position I want to stand. So that's just about as close as I could get with Addle. And I'm going to do the same thing yet again. Hello, Hecky. Hope you're doing well. So I'm gonna do the tumble roll right now, and we're gonna do the same strategy again. And we're gonna lose some health as Addle. We're gonna immediately swap to Dogi. Oh, I actually died. I died as him there, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay, chat. We could just heal. We still did that without items, which I'm okay with, because I don't really lose any money in doing so. See that, chat? We're fine. No big deal. So whatever item it wanted us to get, we will just completely ignore. So there we go, we now have the white talisman in our inventory somewhere. Yeah. So I just figured I'd show that off. I thought that was kind of neat. I forget, what was in this chest that we didn't get? Oh, it's the heal all. Oh, we didn't even need that. That's fine. So hope you're doing well, chat. We have now acquired an early access item just because. I don't know how helpful it'll be. I feel like we passed the boss that probably would have been more useful to do it on. But I suppose if I had tried doing that in the previous stream, I could have had that thing that makes us resistant to poison and burn and heavy, which would have been kind of interesting. I'm just gonna get a few extra bucks here, because why not, chat? I just figured that'd be something cool. We'll take advantage of it at some point, presumably. But I feel for casual walking around here, I don't really need it. So Dogi died with the Vitality Belt. I'll just put him back onto, I think it Power Wrist. Chat, I will let you know there were quite a few forum topics that were going like, this spider boss is impossible. I mean, that's what happens when you make that like the third boss of the game, Ys. You get people that complain on the forums. Those poor people, chat. So now we have Elk in tow. I suppose we could go from the front of the village to the back. Let's see if we try to leave. Elk says, oops-a-daisy, this is the way to the Altaco Plains. We should tell Grandma what happened at the altar before heading back. So I just want to see one more thing while we're here. Does Dogi jump out of the way of Elk? No, it doesn't let me do it. Nah, see, I feel like it's kind of stopping me from swapping the way I want to. Maybe when we get the fourth party member, we might be able to do some shenanigans with it, but let's see what Dogi has to say this time around. Oh hey, we should tell Eldris Fatima what happened at the altar before we go back. Sure thing, Dogi. We could do that. And by do that, we'll talk to literally everybody else. So this dignified warrior has nothing new to say. I remember that from last time. How about you? What?
Do this.
Oh, I don't think we tried talking to her a second time, so let's talk to the assembly manager. What does she have to say? The fruits you see on the table can be found all in the forest. They look pretty tasty, don't they? Do any of them acknowledge that Elk is talking to them? Yeah, okay, so the game doesn't recognize who the party leader is. I just wanted to verify that. Do you have anything new to say, shop owner? She says she doesn't recognize. Well, what happens if I talk to her again? This time with Elk. Oh, okay, the dialogue changes a little bit. So she says, I have plenty of weapons and tools here, it's just like the ones our hunters and warriors use. See anything you like? A little different. Also, what was that rolling animation? How did I do that? It was like he was just tumbling forever beyond the out of bounds. Oh my gosh, hold on, I should save. I really don't want to kill myself in another house chat. Young Hunter says this is where the Hunters Show hold meetings. Well, I mean, I assume Elk would know this, so it doesn't seem like anybody has anything new. So I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that there's nothing new to get from them. I suppose we could talk to, what's his name? This guy with the fishing pole. Do we have any new wood to give him? Oh, we could give him saplings, maybe. Oh, he's gonna give us 1,000 gold for it? Sure. You'll give it to me? Man, what a sucker. I mean, thank you so much. Here, take this for your troubles. We receive 1,000 gold. I need to build a large number of nice, sturdy fishing rods so I can fish for more than a few seconds. I'm that bad. So, he said the same thing last time, but there he is. So, unfortunately, it looks like there's no unique dialogue for playing as Elk here, so... Presumably... Oh, he doesn't even talk to the squirrels. What a disappointment. We'll save here, in case there's some kind of plot point we'll trigger. And I also noticed in our inventory, I think between streams, I don't think we actually gave the medicine over. I didn't think we handed over the medicine. So hopefully we didn't miss something. That would be a shame. Hello, Nero. Hope you're doing well. Eldris Fatima says, "Ah, you're back. You must have made it safely to the altar then." Adol told Fatima everything that happened in the ancient tree. Really now? At the altar? And you defeated the Titano that nested there? Amazing! Man, that Titano was crazy. If you guys weren't there, I would have been in big trouble. Oh, interesting. So you went with these two, did you? Are you out of your damn mind? Yeah, Elk, you probably shouldn't have admitted you snuck out of the village. You already know how this is going. Nero saying, doing as always. Sorry for the poor grammar. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for the poor grammar. I'm just assuming, you know, people type on phones, they was shortcut, or people just type random letters on keyboard anyway. It's fine. But hopefully you feel a little better during the stream. Hopefully the trail series is going well for you in the meantime. So poor Elk is confused and asks what. Let's see what Fatima responds with. I warned you not to go, but that only sealed the deal, didn't it? You're getting a thorough whooping later, boy. Come on, Grandma. At any rate, getting back to the matter at hand. Then she just whoops him. Are you sure you heard a voice at the altar? Adol nods his head. Yeah, you know what it means? Elk told us the altar is dedicated to the Earth Dragon. Is that one of the capital D dragons the king mentioned? Oh, right. You've never heard of the 5 great dragons of Altago, have you? It would be my honor to educate you. This country of Altago is very old. It is believed to have existed since the time of the world's creation. And the 5... Oh, hold on, chat. I just realized they were talking about the five dragons, and my mind just went to Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I'm sorry, chat. I'm now just picturing Jack Atlas on a motorcycle. Okay, let's focus on the dialogue. And the 5 dragons are the evidence of that. The 5 pillars of the land that have been here since moment 1. The 5 dragons are life itself. They create and protect all life. It is their power that allows for so much to thrive in Altago, including the Titanos. So, they're pretty much the gods around here then. And they're not all Earth Dragons, I take it? Of course not. Dogi, you're an idiot. You should already know that based off the ones we visited, Dogi. Come on. Nero's saying he's going insane waiting for the Hajimura's Western release as always, and I heard some news that Falcom has Chrono Kissigan news. 3 weeks on Thursday. Okay, well, hopefully there's some interesting news released. Sorry, there's a big wait time for it, though. Let's see, Eldris Fatima, what else do you have to school Dogi, the world's worst detective, in? 5 dragons, 5 elements. It just happens to be Radma Manj, the Earth Dragon, that Shinoans hold in esteem. Secret party member Jack Atlas who needs to roll when you have a D-wheel. It's very true. It would be easier to go out of bounds if we could do this on a motorcycle. Eldritch Fatima says, your name is Adol, correct? That voice you heard was without a doubt that of the... Well, actually, we as the audience did not hear a voice. There are text boxes. That of the great Earth Dragon. And the power you received, well, it's significant, that's for sure. Perhaps it would be a good idea for you to visit the altars of the other dragons as well. Do you know where they are? Not specifically, I'm afraid. I have only vague notions. However, General Dryson may be able to tell you. He should know of at least one. General Dryson of the Dragon Knights? Yes, he was once the elder of a desert village to the southwest of Altago, called Sagram. Oh. Oh no, no, chat. I just realized why that name sounded so familiar, and oh no, it's the game I didn't beat, chat. It's just spelled a little differently. But now that I said it again out loud, now that I'm more awake, I now realize why I understand that reference. Oh man, chat. Oh, that is quite a word. The Sagramites also worship one of the dragons, as we do. Therefore, he surely must know the location of its altar. Yeah, hopefully you do receive some news, though, Nero. Cookie says, I see. I can't imagine that Brood'll share much with us, though. What do you think, Adol? Want to head back to Altago City and see what we could find out? Adol thought for a moment. Well, that's a very dangerous thing. Then nodded. Okay then. Guess it only stands to reason we take whatever info we could get. Beggars can't be choosers. What are we waiting for? Let's make like trees and get out of here. Dogi, that's not even how that saying goes. Dogi, I give that a 0 out of 10. I hope Elk corrects him. Elk says, You guys are leaving already? Can I come too? You're cruising for a bruising, boy. I'm just kidding. I just, thought it'd be funny. Your actions only reinforce that you've much growing up to do. You only get in their way as you are now. Oh, Fatima, you're a liar. He is like the team carry. How dare you, Fatima? How dare you take away a party member? Don't you make me go back to just Dogi. Therefore, you go nowhere. I'm watching you like a hawk, boy. And you're already in a heap of trouble. Fine. Can I at least see them off, though? Like, as far as the village gate? Alright. There's no harm in that. As long as these two don't let you accompany them, and I trust they won't. I'm sorry my grandson caused you both so much trouble. Send the general my regards. Thanks for everything, Eldris. He better just choose to leave the village. I swear, chat, if we get Carned, I'm gonna get so upset. So, you guys are adventurers, huh? That's so cool! I wish I could travel all over the place and go on wild adventures in exotic lands, too. Alright, I made up my mind. I'm gonna get all buffed up. And then Grandma will have no choice but to give me respect. When that happens, you guys have to take me along, okay? Yogi thinks to himself, there really is no stopping him, is there? And he was such a brat to us before. Elk, he says out loud, will you at least promise to behave yourself when you're with us? It's only proper as an adventurer. Of course, you just worry about yourselves, I'll be fine. We are worried about ourselves, that's sort of my point here. Hey Adol, aren't we forgetting something? Yeah, you didn't deliver the medicine. We talked about this. Jeez, chat, they're so incompetent. Listen, chat, let's just shake your heads. They were literally, they were tasked with 2 things, and they forgot one of them already. Like, this isn't like a really big list of things to do, chat. What was it? There was something we had to do in Shanoa. Oh, right. We were supposed to deliver medicine for Tia, weren't we? Adol nods his head because he's an idiot and he too forgot. Elk says, Tia? You guys know Tia? Oh, you do too? Yeah, she comes to town on the Longma cart pretty often. She knows a lot about herbs. Plus, she's really nice and fixes me up when I get hurt, which is all the time. Elk, don't lie, you do not get injured. We've seen your moveset, chat. Like, chat can agree. We've seen it. It's godlike. Everyone in the village knows her. I bet the medicine you're delivering is for Grandma, right? I could take it to her for you. Adol handed Tia's medicine to Elk and asked him to deliver it to Eldris Fatima. You just leave it to me. All right, bye guys. Be careful on your way back. Chat, I have a very important question. Well, we delivered the medicine. Hold on, chat. Did we just lose our SP down? Okay, we didn't lose it. Listen, chat, you gotta ask yourself the important questions when it just decides to remove party members from you. Okay, so we even got our bracelet back. Good. Because that would be very annoying to go back and receive. Because I really did not want to reload those cutscenes. So unfortunately, we're just back down to 2 party members. Can we re-enter the village? Oh, we can. Can we go see Elk? Do any of these people have something new to say? Elk seems happy. That might be slightly different. So he's thanking us for beating the Titanos. What do you have to say, Fatima? Oh, that Elk. He really gets carried away sometimes. But today he seems even more rambunctious than usual. He must have something on his mind in light of what happened. It's only natural, I suppose. He faced a Titano and actually beat it. It must have felt like vengeance to him. His parents were great people. They died honorably protecting the village, yet still I curse my helplessness. I'm extremely grateful to you for defeating the Titano. If you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to ask. And if you'd entertain a personal request, please come speak with the child every now and again if you would. It seems he's developed something of an infatuation with the outside world. So it would mean a great deal to him. Is he even here? I thought he would be in the hut. I know, he really is Karna 2.0. How dare they, chat? They can't just tease me with power and then take it away. Carol Xander says, you know that lone guardian statue in the middle of the Shinoa forest? I don't know why it's been separated from the other guardian statues, but it always looks so lonely to me. I used to visit it all the time, but I haven't been able to lately because of all the monsters. Would you take an offering to it for me, dearie? I usually offer 5 Kamika fruits, and oh my, I don't seem to have enough. You received 2. I don't know how many we actually have. I think that's all I have with me. I'm sorry, but would you mind finding 3 more in the forest? Let me know when you've done what I've asked, and I'll pay you handsomely for it, alright? Quest 9, Forest Guardian Pilgrimage was added to your journal. Hello there, how did the statue look? Banter about the statue. I'd like you to make an offering on my behalf. Was there a lone statue? Zender says, I don't know where the idea of transmigration came from, but the thought of the souls of people who died becoming part of the earth to protect us is very reassuring. Do we actually have said fruits? Oh, we have 28. So we have more than enough. I just don't know where this one is. Chat, do you think it's at the north end or the south end of the town? I'm just trying to think. I'm gonna assume it's actually at the beginning of the town. For now, we'll check. If it's not there, I guess we can always teleport back. So they're saying they're running low on food, but there's an important matter to discuss. Skillful Hunter says, I suppose the boy has come of age, but do you honestly think he'll be able to handle a real hunt handle himself on a real hunt? The monsters are becoming more and more savage, so no one's safety could be truly guaranteed. Imposing Hunter says, actually, we're considering taking Elk with us on the next hunt. If he's to inherit the title of Elder, he must begin learning what the title entails. Yeah, I was like, if she can't go visit, how would she even know if we completed the quest? I guess Adol is too honest to lie, and she recognizes how dumb he is. I'm gonna go with that's the canon reason. Rough Fisherman says, you see those fish hanging by the doors of all the houses? That's the kind of fish you find here. Well yeah, I would think so. With the monsters getting so violent, fishing is a much safer way to get food than hunting. I was gonna say, I don't think you would do that to imported fish. Hello, Chris. What do you have to say to us? The water here is clean, but if you go upstream a bit, you'll find a fresh spring water that makes this look like puke. What a lovely comparison. The current's strong, so it's a really good place to fish, but people get really mad at me when I do. Well, I think that's that, so we're gonna have to probably backtrack a little bit. So let's try to remember how to look at the quests. Was it the journal? So, oh, we're missing one. Ooh, hopefully it's not something that's time related, because that's a little concerning. So we got 8 and 9 in here. I didn't see anywhere else that would potentially be 10. Not sure. Was there somebody we haven't talked to since coming back in here? Hopefully we'll find it soon-ish. I don't really see anybody else we really miss talking to, so I'm gonna assume maybe it's in the next village. Oh, hi, Elk. It says, oh, I'm pretty good with the martial arts, too. Dad always said I had a lot to learn, so maybe Grandma's right. You know what? I'm gonna train myself till I'm sick, and then keep training even more. I'll be a lean, mean, fighting teen. Ooh. And the next time you see me, I'll be ready to join you guys for real. I mean, I guess it makes sense he didn't say machine. That was kind of rough. We seem to have almost leveled with these characters, but unfortunately, these enemies are not really worth our time. So let's just kind of roll around and see if there was a place that made sense for another item. Got more cloudy water, which is good. Yeah, I remember we missed these a few times, so they're somewhere separate. I don't see one over here. Nothing over here. I'm just gonna slice these enemies for the blue meter. I don't actually care if I kill them. Actually, now I care. I kind of want the mineral there. We're getting more charcoal and iron ore, not too bad. I was gonna say, yeah, lean, mean, he could be green-haired teen. That would have flowed a little better, maybe. Well, here's more of the fruits we don't really need. We might as well gather more. This is where we fought the boss. Let's make sure it's not in here or something weird. Okay, nothing here. Wow, Dogi almost instantly killed that monster. I might as well go finish it. Alright, so we're basically at full SP. Is there something over here? No, there's not really any statues. Guess I could get more saplings since I'm here. Until I was very rudely interrupted by a monster. Oh wait, here it is. It's an old statue covered in moss. Somehow it looks lonely. This must be the guardian statue. The elderly woman at Chenoa asked you to offer the statue 5 fruits. Oh, for 0? Wow. You laid 5 fruits in front of the guardian statue. Fruits give it a livelier appearance. Whatever you say, game. Oh wow, we're almost at the point that I could one-shot those. That's actually kind of worth our time. If we only need 2 swings, that's not too big of a waste of a time. Now, see, if we had Elk, I would have just been attacking and never stopped moving. That's a shame. Oops, it's not where I'm supposed to go. We're gonna tumble our way around the corner. Got a nice little rhythm going with the tumble roll. I really hope we get the ability to teleport places very soon. Hopefully the next village will give it to us. It was this house, yeah. Oh, you offered the Kamika fruits to the statue. Thank you. Here's a little something for your troubles, my dear. Got 1,000 gold. I know you just came back, but might I ask you to make another offering for me? I'd like to place a ring next to it this time. It must be lonely, you know. I think a white snake ring would be a fine choice. Of course I have the... Oh dear, I seem to have misplaced it. Sorry, but could I pay you afterward? Let me know when you're done. I'll have the money for the white snake ring ready along with your pay. I mean, I'm pretty sure we picked one up at one point. I'm just curious how many we actually have. Yeah, we have exactly one. That prevents poison. Well, considering we have a ring that just gives us complete status immunity, I think it's okay if we give up that item, to be honest, chat. If she makes us go there a third time, I think Adol should just unsheath his sword and just forcibly take the remainder of the quest reward. I'm just saying, chat. She has to be more considerate of others. You have to punish her. Actually pretty close to leveling up with Adol, surprisingly. We're getting just a little extra cash. Now the downside, as I said before, is that Elk gave us the extra, or not extra skill, gave us the support skill of extra money. So I don't really feel inclined to kill a lot of these enemies. And I'm sure at one point somebody will give us bonus experience. If they give bonus gold, there's almost usually a bonus experience counterpart. So I don't want to go too far before we get that. Kill the enemies. Again, we'll get extra sapling in case we need it for a recipe. Okay, so let's offer the ring. Not ready for the commitment was our other option. I'm gonna lay the ring next to the Guardian statue. Guardian statue looks more brilliantly adored with the fruits and the ring you offered it. Well, we're gonna tumble our way back. We are so close to leveling with Adol, chat. Hey, more charcoal, nice. Gotta respect the invisible walls, chat. At least for now. Till we find the true secret of going out of bounds, which may or may not involve a fourth party member. Poor monster died almost instantly. Oh, you offered the white snake ring to the statue, thank you. I finally gathered up the money for it, so here you are, Sonny. And a little something extra for you too. 1,500 gold received. By the way, was the Guardian statue covered in moss? I usually clean it when I go to present my offerings, but I haven't been able to go lately. Are you asking me to go back a third time? What did we say we were gonna do, chat? I'm telling you. If Adol had the fireball spell, she would definitely be on the receiving end of a charge shot, I'm just saying. So she's saying no need for soap, just some fresh water should be enough to clean it. Oh my gosh. Chat, I'd like to call this quest busy work. The problem is, like, even if I get a teleporting item to make this quest less tedious, the reward is less likely to be useful by the time I receive it. So I should probably do it now, because the reward probably sucks. Oh hey, we level. We're now level 13, with 356 health, 79 strength, and 80 defense. So we are tankier than we are damaging, apparently. We almost have our extra skill back, which is kind of nice. We're racking up a little extra cash. I know we need at least 20,000 for the Thieves' Gloves, so having a little extra doesn't hurt. So I doubt we're going to go for another upgrade anytime soon, but we'll see. And again, if there is something we can craft, we've been collecting a lot of items that should be sellable. Older Woman Shino asks you to clean the statue. Wiping it down with some spring water should do the trick. Use 5 cups of spring water to clean the statue. Time for some spring cleaning. Waste not, water not. Oh man, chat. 2 puns in a row. So we're gonna clean the statue. You wipe down the guardian statue and wash away all the moss. Notice something shiny in its hand. We received the silver snake ring. We handed a white one over, correct? Looks similar to the ring you operated before, but it's more beautiful now. Refer back to the elderly woman that you cleaned the statue. Okay, what is the difference with this one? Oh, it gives us 10 strength and poison immunity? Oh. Whoa, chat, look at this. I could get 10 defense and 10 strength from this. Huh. That's pretty good, actually. That's 2 stat up items and a free status ailment prevention. I kind of like that. Okay, so that was worth getting, chat, rather than waiting for later. So there we go. That quest actually did pay off. Sometimes you never know. Like, she could have just given us more gold, and that would have upset me. But it seems like we're doing pretty well. So let's tumble all of our way back to the village. I doubt we'll get anything more. I mean, maybe we'll get more gold, which is not bad. As I said before, we do kind of want gold. What is she gonna give us? You found that after cleaning the guardian statue. How strange. I'm sure it must be the guardian statue way of thanking you. You should take it. Thank you for taking care of the statue and my steed. Here's a little something for your troubles. Receive 2,000 gold. I'll go visit the statue again once the monsters calm down a bit. Thank you so much for everything, dearie. Quest number 9 has been completed. So I don't think we can clear the other quests quite yet, because we just need presumably more and more wood. And presumably there's going to be at least 1 or 2 more tiers of materials to gather for the water, for example. So I'm not too concerned about clearing those quests, but we'll keep it in mind if we find new materials that we could probably go back to the different villages for more money. Now we have a fantastic amount of gold. So this is way more than I thought we would get before we went to the original village. We're sitting at a grand total of 28,420. Not too bad. I think we started this around 21,000. That quest, between the quest and the monsters, we got another 7k. Pretty nice. Hey Kirk, how's it going? We got some random accessories, one of which is pretty solid and will be very useful. Whoever our lead character is should probably get the poison immunity item we just received. Just gonna get more of the iron ore and coal. It seems like we'll be needing a lot of that at some point. I was gonna say, Kirk, in unrelated news, I got word that the adapter has shipped, and I'll be picking it up, I think, tomorrow, if I get the chance. Worst comes to worst, Kirk, probably after the Saturday stream, we'll take a look at it. That poor monster, chat. We're so over-leveled for this area. It's not even fair. I mean, just look at that. Literally dead in 1 hit. Thank you, plus 10 strength ring. Oh, I might as well try to get more seeds from this, just in case. So, I think it would be a mistake to go to Seagram immediately, as I said before. Well, we could potentially get better equipment by holding on to our money. I don't know if we need it at the moment. Oh, hey, we're getting a cutscene. Huh. Can't say I was expecting that. Doki says, Adol, what's up? Hello, Tia, who has no reason to be out this far. Tia? Oh, Adol and Doki. Tia, we'll talk later. Get behind us. Fight over, chat. Fight over. Adol asks Tia if she's hurt. I'm okay. Thank you so very much. I'm sorry to have worried you. You don't need to be sorry. But yeah, you did worry us. What are you doing out here? I come out here regularly to gather herbs. I'm usually able to walk around safely as long as I have a monster repellent on. I wonder why it isn't working today, though. Wait, my hairpin. Where's my hairpin? You dropped it? Well, that just kind of teleported into view. Thank you so much. It used to be my mother's. Uh-oh. Very suspicious, chat. So, chat's thinking she might be a descendant of a goddess. So she sighs. Perhaps I should call it a day. The monsters are acting peculiarly. So it would be the safest choice. Adol, I think, whispers this. Or not Adol, Dogi whispers this. Adol, it might be good for us to walk her back. What do you think? I mean, I guess we should offer to escort her back to the city. Adol told Tia that they'd gladly escort her back to Altago City. Really? Are you sure? We were on our way back anyway. Besides, Maya's waiting for you, right? That is true. All right, I'll accept your kind offer. Thank you very much. Of course! Stay close though, okay? I'm just thinking about where they're going with the hairpin. So let's make a save here. I'll make a new save just in case. Okay, so what do I think the hairpin is signifying to us? So her heritage is important, right? Because, but I have to think about for what reason. I don't know if she's like a noble though, so I feel like you're on the right track of thinking she's a goddess, but I almost feel like I don't know if it's like gonna be something weird where they're gonna do like a reverse pull where sometimes really crazy people have like an obsession with an object, or she's using the object to suppress her bad side. Because remember, for example, chat, if you go back to Memories of Celceta, they had a character that seemed good, but then they were obsessed with the mask. I'm wondering if she's gonna turn out to be sort of that way. Where like, if as long as she has like the hairpin, she's normal, but eventually she's just gonna take it off and go crazy. I wonder if that's gonna happen, chat. Based off our experience with the other Ys games. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do that with her. I'm not sure. Would they make... See, now the other question I have to ask, which has not happened yet in the Ys series, is would they make her an antagonist? Like, would she turn... Like, okay, I already feel she's gonna get involved in whatever ritual is gonna happen at some point in this game. We all know it's coming, chat. We all know some big bad evil is gonna be summoned, and she will inevitably be the bloodline or like the descendant of the one who caused the issue or is supposed to like initiate it. I don't know if she'll be like a sacrifice, quote unquote, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it'll go into her having, like, memory loss. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it. Ooh. Hold on, what's this? Oh, there's a unique area we can't access. I don't think I saw this before. I'm distracted by this. Is there any way we could, like, force our way through this? Oh, Doki, what were you doing just then? Did you, like, go up the rock somehow? Doki? Doki, how did you do that? Wait, Doki, no, seriously, how did you gain height off of the rock? I wish I could do that. Huh. Well, I'm gonna make another save here. I'm curious if we could somehow get by this early. Yeah, I'm just not sure if they would make her an antagonist. That's the only thing I'm not sure about. Like, they've done the damsel in distress thing a lot. Are they progressive enough to make it that she is the mastermind? Because you have to think about it this way. She's like... She would be the character you wouldn't suspect. Because, like, it's kind of like the Doctor in Lacrimosa, right? Like, it's the character you would trust the most, and then it's like, gotcha. They were roaming around, but it wasn't for the benefit of the citizens. Do you know what I mean, chat? Like, I feel like it could kind of go either way with it. I'll have to make up my mind a little later, and I'm not going to definitively state that as my guess, but I'm letting you know I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure if we'll get a confirmation of something later or not. Yeah, I'm not sure what Doki's doing. Oh, we lost her somewhere. She has fallen too far behind. She may be in danger. Oh, how unfortunate, chat. Where did we leave her? Oh, escort quests. You're never welcome. I might as well get more monster down since I'm here. Yeah, like, she's definitely gonna be important in whatever ritual is there. Oh, she said something, but I skipped it. Adol explained that he took the wrong road. Oh. Oh, is that not where we're supposed to go? Oh, maybe she wants us to go up? I kind of forgot how to go back to the other area, to be honest. I mean, I was just gonna keep going west. But I suppose we could guide her somewhere. Let's go this way. Or was this the mini-boss? Wait, is this the mini-boss? 1 second, chat. What happens if she gets killed? Do we just instant game over? Do we get special text? I'm just curious. Come on. No, don't follow me too close. Okay. Okay, you do game over. Oh, she does have a death sound effect. I'll do it one more time. I want to listen to it again.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. So this is not where we're supposed to go.
Dead already?
I'm definitely dead already. See, now when I hear that voice clip, I'm like, is that what she's gonna say if we defeat her later as a boss? Because she she cares about us, but she wants to do the thing anyway. Uh-oh, chat. My mind is gonna be thinking about this all playthrough now. The dangerous thing, chat, to get an idea. Oh, Doki leveled to 13. Let's take a look at Doki. He's at 108 strength, 63 defense, and 457 health. That poor enemy, chat. I'm just trying to think if she's done anything suspicious or not. This is where, like, I'm like, I don't know. Have there been signs that she's evil, potentially? Because, again, they're playing her up to be a really good goody two-shoes, and they could still play it straight, but... So, you must have just gotten back from Shinoa then. It was no cakewalk, that's for sure. We actually ran into a Titano. Oh hey, we're here already? That was faster than I thought. Adol, Doki, I can't thank you enough for today. I know, why don't you come to my house? I'll make some tea for you. Thanks for the offer, but we're on our way to meet someone. Besides, if we go to your house, we'll probably never leave. Then what would the neighbors think? But if you have time later, please do drop by. I'm sure Maya would be happy to see you as well. We should go see General Dryson. But where do we find him? Last time we ran into him at the palace, so I guess we should probably start there. Adol nods his head. Did we clear any other quests since we were out? Man, it is just so awkward to go into the journal that way. I don't know why they did that, chat. Waters of Otago, flower, jewels. We might have jewels for the, excuse me, the other girl. Did we pick up an item to show off to the other guy? Sure. So we could check here first. Oh, there's a lot of people in here now. Michael says, oh, I see you've got some rare minerals on you. Mind if I take a gander? You showed him a piece of charcoal. This is a mineral one may readily find in Shinoa Forest. So let's see, segue time. Let me tell you a little about the Shinoan people who live in that forest. People of Shinoa live mainly on game and fish, as the forest is abundant with life. It is said that the entire village is very close-knit, and that everyone takes turns as hunters and warriors. Also, traditional Shinoan architecture makes heavy use of wood and leaves, and boosts intricate decorations. Currently, Eldris Fatima is the head of the village. I hear she's quite well versed in Altalgo's rich folklore. I would love to meet her in person one day. Well, that's it then. My curiosity as a scholar knows no satiety, so please do come by again sometime. There's always more to know. So we beat a couple Titanos, but he doesn't have anything new to say about them. Maybe it's just like the bonus bosses only. Talk to John Cordova again. We give him new water. Oh, we could give him cloudy water. I think we have enough now. John says, this could actually be interesting. At first glance, it looks undrinkable, but it could be a connoisseur favorite. You're certain I can have this? Give it or mine? Well, we'll give it for now. All right. Guess there's nothing to it but to give it the old college try, right? Down the hatch. Don Cordova died shortly thereafter from drinking contaminated water. He says, it's a bit of a kick to it, which is kind of odd when you consider that it's water. Some customers are masochists, though. I bet it's a sleeper hit on my menu. Interesting, to say the least. I never would have found this on my own. Here's a little something for your work. Take it as a token of my gratitude. 500 gold. Ew. If you find any other things to bring by that I could cook with, please don't hesitate. Sure. Sexy waitress says, oh dear, anybody but him. But Commander Raud graces us, in quotes, with his presence. I get stuck waiting on him and his lackeys all day. On a different note, the merchant that's staying in the far room seems to be worried about something. Maybe I'll ask him later. It may be that my service isn't enough. Okay, maybe there's another quest open. Gossipy Man says, there's a rumor going around that His Majesty is ill. There haven't been any public announcements. Well, I guess I could see why. We can't afford to show any weakness so soon after the war ended. Raud's follower says, hey, we need more. What happened to the snacks we ordered? The commander graced this pigsty with his presence on his off day. Don't make him wait. Oh, there's Commander Raud. What a fool! Serves him right. What was he thinking, defying nobility? Such a dumbass. He should have just been thrown overboard into the sea, right? And that guy dared to raise his voice to my dad. My dad got so mad. He only had to utter a single word before that guy was arrested on the spot. Maybe these foreign merchants just don't understand the power the nobility has in Altago. Here are those idiot adventurers. Away with you before Commander gets in a foul mood. Oops. The drink's on me. Kevin Lasseter says, going to Segram is suicide as long as that ferocious beastie's in there. So for the moment, I'm stuck. Maybe we have to come back after we get another plot item. Because it seems like he actually wants something now, but it just didn't trigger. Oh, Dogi. Don't do that on the stairs. Precocious Girl says, aren't there dragon horses that pull the longboat carts so strange? They actually listen to people. I don't care about making purchases. I just want to ride it once. Traveling Merchant says, I was hoping to go sightseeing around Altago and visit the different villages, but with all the rumors of monsters, I guess it would be best to stay safe within the city walls. Well, we might end up killing them at some point, because inevitably, I feel like the king, or at least his second in command, is going to turn on us, right? So he's probably going to patrol the city streets, maybe. Or he could turn out to be the really dumb and obnoxious hero. We'll have to see, chat. And remember, they kind of pulled a reverse card with expectations before. So this guy's saying he could tame monsters and sell them as novelty pets. I don't think that's going to go too well for him. Oh, hello, mean merchant. Why is Old Town still allowed to exist? Sure ain't doing the city any good. It should be remade into a merchant district or something. Old Merchant says, Old Town. That name bothers me. It calls to mind a quaint, modest district where we all came from. But what an embarrassing origin. Old Town is too good a name for this den of filth. How about they just call it what it is? The slums. Why don't they just shut down Old Town, hose it out, and dispose of the riffraff? His Majesty needs to take action. Oh no, riffraff. We're going like Aladdin with some of those terms. Curious Voice says, I wonder what that sanctuary building's for. It's the only building in Old Town that looks all cool. Other man says, I wish I could live in the city. Why was I born here? No one cares about this place. That is a good point. Why is this building different than the other ones? The Dailian says, I was once the head priest of the Tritheus Temple, but I could not stand those in power using the faith for money. This is somewhat embarrassing, but my resistance ended with my expulsion. This is how I came to live here. I have no regrets regarding what I did as the head priest. Now I am more of a help to the people than ever before. You asked the elderly man about Tia. Rhea, what are you talking about? Her name's Tia. That girl knows a lot about herbs and medicine. Even Dr. Daling acknowledges her skill. Uh-oh, Rhea? I see what they did there, chat. Cynical old man says, many people give me dirty looks. Some even pity me. Like they've done anything for me. So what if I'm poor? I'm not ashamed of it. Disabled man says, I used to work, but after I lost my leg in an accident, I lost my job and ended up here. People here accepted a cripple like me into their community. I wouldn't trade this place for the world. Excuse me, chat. There we go. Let's go and talk to this little boy. Tia's really nice, and playing with Maya is always really fun. Everyone here loves Tia and Maya. Cat says meow. Skinny girl says, you know, Maya can't talk. I think she understands what I'm saying to her, though. Wonder if Maya feels frustrated because she can't talk. Teat woman says, delicious food, fashionable clothes. Such things aren't available in Old Town. I wish I could give this child what she wants. Adol acknowledges her statement and pockets his almost 30,000 gold without a second thought. Maya says, ah. Tia responds with, yes. I ran into Adol and Dogi on the plains.
They insisted on escorting me home, so I got back early today. Oh, hello. Thank you for today. Come by again. I'll prepare some tea for you next time. I do notice that her portrait is a little different now that she's got the clip. I'm just trying to think ahead in the plot, chat. I'm just thinking about it. What will Adel do to get into trouble? Hold on, chat. We have to. I'm plotting out the roadmap of where I think this game is going. So we all know the king is dying. I presume he'll just keep getting poisoned. But I wonder, chat, if they'll try to blame it on us somehow at some point, and we'll get arrested again. Because I feel like we haven't really made use of the Colosseum, and I feel like we're due to be executed there at some point in this game. I'm just trying to think of a logical reason why. So, like, they could blame the king's death on us, right? And it could be that, as I said before, if we're going to go with the more sympathetic character, that would be the point where they could make use of the other guy that we don't like, because maybe he's like literally the only person not in on it because no one likes him, and he'll end up saving the town somehow, or at least somebody in the town. What do you think, chat? Do you think they're going to do that? I feel like he's going to take the same role as the Memories of Celceta. I feel like it's going to hit a lot of the same plot points. I just feel like with her, with the hairpin, I'm wondering if it is suppressing some evil urge or something. Fruit shop owner says, if you find any fruit on the road, take as many as you like. Or you could just buy it from me. Want some fruit? Wild fruit trees are pretty tough, so they'll bear more soon. Unless you're hungry now. Want some fruit? No, I don't want any fruit. Cheeky Boy says, the monsters in Segram are really ferocious. There's already been a lot of merchants that were killed. Most of the ones that get attacked are foreigners, though. No Altaginian would dare go out there on foot. Woman Knight says there have been reports of people sighting her in the city, but where could she be? Mumble mumble. Prophet Girl says, looks like Sergeant Sigrun is out and about again. Actually, I see her out there quite often. What exactly is she looking for? Melinda Nee says, oh hello, were you able to find me some seeds? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a few seeds. Oh, we actually have 4. Let's give her the Eco Seed first. Eco Seeds, you say? I know these flowers. This is where they grow from. Sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. I can give you 200 gold. Sure, why not? Thank you so much. I promise to take good care of them. Here. Receive 200 gold. Please let me know if you find any more seeds. Sure. Hey, chat. Okay, I just want to state how much I appreciate that the game did not make me talk to her again to offer more seeds, and it tells me which ones have cleared. I just want to state my appreciation after playing so many games that don't do that, and it bothers me so much. That is like a pet peeve. Do you know what I mean, chat? Like, even games like... Well, I can even just name a more recent game like Yakuza. The Yakuza remasters do that, and that annoys me to no end. Like, how many times do I have to talk to these people to use these different options? Oh boy, chat. Let's see what Belinda has to say. Pomona seeds, huh? Oh, I know these flowers. So this is where they grow from. Oh, this is the same. Now we get 300 gold. So we got a little extra. Let's give her the Kamika seed. Delicious, delicious fruits right at my fingertips. So good. Okay, so she'll get 300 gold. Please let me know if you find any more. Okay, so we found 4 and that's not enough. So maybe there's 5 total. The obsession with fruit is real. It's an edict. Warding monsters sighting near Otaga City are on the rise. Carrying a monster repellent bell when leaving the city strongly advised. Is it really a bell, or is that supposed to be ball? I'm actually kind of curious now. It Sincere Merchant says, apparently Zanzibar Firm has an exclusive contract with the Dragon Knights for outfitting their ships. I even hear their cannons are top of the line. The palace must trust the Zanzibar Firm a lot to let them deal with naval ships, not that it matters to commoners. Well, we got condescended to right at the end. Let's go ahead and try to purchase something here. So we could get the Luck Medal and the Bandit's Gloves, which makes it easier to acquire rare items and also drop more money. Sure, why not? Is there a reason I shouldn't just purchase both of these? Why not, chat? So we could go ahead and upgrade our stuff. So we could get this item, for example. We could get slightly more damage for Adol, which is probably a good idea. There's also, we could just get this item in general. 'Cause I don't think we own this yet, so let's synthesize it. And we'll also get this one, which is a true upgrade. Just keep in mind, we could get more weapon skills, so let's take a look. Oh, they both know Earthshaker, that's annoying. Oh well. We'll take this item, because it is a small upgrade. We'll take 5 more damage, chat. Oh, you can't equip both at the same time. Well, I guess I'll equip it on different characters then, I suppose. I kind of forgot we could only equip one accessory at a time. I thought for some reason we could do 2. I forgot how that worked. But you know what? We'll still equip both. Money Manager says, another one that wants the Scarlet Crystal. All the requests we get lately. Apparently it's necessary to treat a disease called Iskin fever. Well, the crystal is expensive. Only the richest of the rich would be able to afford it. Zanzibar says, huh, we have only Prime Minister Orbis to thank for the pro-commerce measures that have helped develop this nation. Of course, we at Zanzibar Firm will fully cooperate. If you could perhaps overlook the monopoly issue at hand. So, you've created a monopoly in the market again. Well, fine. I'll speak to the Prime Minister, but don't push your luck, Zanzibar. Ministry worker says, there's no need to speak of the details. Zanzibar, you've become rich because of the Prime Minister's support. Don't forget that. The Dear Merchant says, apparently Zanzibar Firm has an exclusive contract with the Dragon Knights for outfitting their ships. Cannons are top of the line. You know what, chat? Hold on. Let's expand on something we just heard from the alleyway. Like, I'm sorry. Hold on, chat. I'm starting to put dots together, right? Like, I think I know where the end goal is, right? We're gonna keep working backwards. So we talked about just a moment ago that the king would die, right, at some point. So maybe it is. So let's take that further. It technically could be the second in command, but I think what would make more sense if it wasn't the second in command necessarily, but if it was Orbis, who was just talked about here. Because if you remember, he likes to make money. So now you have to think about it this way. Maybe the king doesn't want to repurpose Old Town, and that's why he's killing him. So that establishes a motive. Because he could turn the Old Town into the Merchant District, which is what the other cruel-hearted merchant said. So now I'm really curious if it'll follow through. Like, we'll get arrested for him killing the king. Like, the minister will prove that we did it or something. And he'll have us arrested, inevitably. So that could mean the second in command is still... I still think he has other plans, as I said before, but he doesn't have to necessarily be working with the minister. So, like, that could lead to him snapping and or joining the evil side. I'm just thinking about it, chat. We gotta work backwards from the plot points. Gotta predict the future. Manly Knight says, you went to Shinoa. You better not have done anything rude to the villagers. Your actions also reflect on His Majesty. Don't forget that. Serious Knight says, I saw some knights return home from training looking exhausted. General Dryson's training's so tough that a lot of people are leaving the order. I better stay focused. Actually, I forgot to go to the docks district. Patriotic Man says, at the foot of the stone statue, the great Gathios sits the Dragon Knight's naval base. Commerce is the central pillar of Altagos. They send out patrol ships often to keep the merchant ships safe. So now I have to think to myself, is the sewer going to be used to go to the secret ritual layer, or is that just how we're going to escape the city later? Because essentially we're going to get into a manhunt at some point. Right, chat? You would think so? Because we'll try to break out of the Colosseum and we'll be hunted down kind of thing. So maybe we end up in the sewer and then we find out the true purpose of the city. It could be going that way with it. Buffalo Girl says, I hear the fishing hasn't been too great lately. The waters around Altaga are usually rich with marine life. Fishermen don't know what to make of it. Yeah. I feel like it's going that way in general. Gary Worker says, speaking of which, I overheard some of the fishermen talking at the tavern. They look pretty stressed, saying how it's not supposed to be like this or something. All ships avoid Ruins Island when approaching the harbor. Sailors tell of deadly sea monsters inhabiting its shores. It's a right fearsome place it is. Young Worker says, a lot of people come to the harbor and there are a lot of refugees and immigrants among them. Here the Prime Minister doesn't like them because of their presence. Doesn't contribute to national interests. Chat. Dog says wolf. Eager Worker says, I hear Ishkan fever is on the rise. They say it's not contagious, but I'm still a bit worried about catching it. Okay, chat, so I'm going to keep working backwards from what we were talking about before, right? So we know the princess is out and about. Is he going to blame us for, like, kidnapping or coercing her, chat? Like, where do you think it's going? So that would be his excuse to remove her from the throne, because he doesn't like her, because he's the prime minister, so he wouldn't want her to rule, presumably, because he wants the power and the money. So that would give him double motive, chat, if we're thinking ahead in the future. Leisurely Maid says, monster attacks and Titanos sightings are quite commonplace these days. Perhaps they're only rumors, but I must admit, the mere idea of a Titanos frightens me half to death. Gutsy Maid says, just between you and me, I don't really know what my master's business is all about. Here he trades items with foreign nations. But is that really all there is to it? Whoa, Togi coming around at hyperspeed. Gentle Trader says, Altaginian weapons are unrivaled in quality, making them quite the commodity for trades. But if we're not careful, they could end up in the hands of an enemy nation. Hold on, chat. I want to experiment with something real quick. I'll make a save file right here for now.
Let me at it.
I was curious if I could somehow, like, take advantage of his speed. I just want to see one more thing. Like, if he comes around the corner, like, hyper fast. Oh, now he's just really confused. He thinks he can reach me, but he can't. I guess they have some control over it. Yeah, we're Togi. I'm just messing with him now. It's kind of terrible. So we didn't get any rewards for the gems yet, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. We could probably get some easy cash for it. People Watcher, aka the Creeper, says, a dragon knight named Sigrun was asking around town about something or other just now. Seen her out before, too. Always focused. But always considerate. Rather approachable for a dragon knight. Risa Reunion says, is something the matter? Let's give her gemstones. Oh my, you found a rare stone. Please show it to me. We did find one green stone earlier. Oh, I have never seen anything like it. How does 2,000 gold sound? Sure. We're low on cash. We could use it. Oh my word, thank you so very much. Here you are. Enjoy. Find any more rare stones, please bring them to me. I'll be waiting. Oh, I better save. We're in this house, chat. I don't think we can trust it. My mate says, I hear the head of the business firm my master belongs to lacks integrity in his business dealings. Knowing that my master is partnered with a dishonest man worries me, both for his safety and his conscience. Oops, I did not mean to skip through Lively Merchant's first line of dialogue. But now he says, you gotta hand it to Mr. Zanzibar for looking ahead and focusing in on the crystal needed to treat that illness. With Mr. Zanzibar focusing in on that illness, I swear he must have some ability to see into the future. There we go, chat. This is just getting more and more suspicious as we go. I'm trying to think how involved he is in with it. So... Like, he would want the merchant district. But would he be the one also spreading the plague? I don't know if he would do that. I don't know if I would consider him that evil, chat. I was just thinking about that. Like, yeah, he's a merchant, and you're not supposed to like him. Knowledgeable man says, hey there, everything okay? Yeah, it's okay. Actually, we should just talk to him in general. Playing chicken with a monster won't do you any good. It is utter foolishness to go up against an impossible opponent. You only have one life to live. Well, he's very wrong about that, as we have many save files. We've lived many lives. Item shop owner says, hey, welcome. We have plenty of recovery items. Sure, let's see what he has for sale. We could technically purchase another upgrade, because we did get some cash. Also, I think I did buy 2 sham shears by accident, so I might as well just sell one of them. That gives us a little extra cash. Whoa, chat, the white talisman is worth 25,000 gold. Uh-oh. That's certainly an easy upgrade. Oh, I could have confirmed what the skill was by reading this. I'm dumb. I should have checked that earlier. That's my punishment for not paying attention to the menu, chat. Allows wearer to gain SP by simply walking. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Too bad it needs items I don't own. Also, wait, it needs 100 iron ore? Ugh. I definitely should not have sold iron ore before. That's kind of gross, chat. Wow, 100. Considering how slow it is to get, that's kind of nasty. We can't synthesize anything new, so we'll walk away for now. I feel like we have like 70% of the plot, chat. I feel like I know where this game is going. Now, the question is, are we, like, becoming the dragon champion? And that's what sets off the other characters for being evil? Because we gather all of the light dragon, but there must be an opposing force. So then the dark dragon comes out or something? Is it literally the plot of 5Ds, chat? Do you think that's what's gonna happen? We gotta gather the signers, chat. We need 5 other party members. Let's see. Hello, talkative maid. I hear the malady His Majesty has is affecting more and more people every day. They say it's not contagious, but it's still scary, you know. No one knows the exact nature of his illness. Symptoms include moonwalking and place in the bottom left-hand corner, so I do understand everyone's concern. But His Majesty is taking medication that treats its symptoms, and doing his best to fulfill his public duties. It would be rude of us to dwell on our worries despite all that. Flying official, aka the Moonwalker, says, I hear Commander Sias is from Old Town. Personally, I don't approve. Oh, that is gonna set him over the edge, chat. Okay, I'm calling it, chat. When they destroy Old Town, he is absolutely gonna wreck people, chat. That's gonna be when he snaps. I'm calling it right now. That's when he's not messing around. So as soon as we hear that the other guy takes over, their fate is sealed, chat. Just rest in peace, everybody that is on his side. Since the palace is a noble place, the people working in it should also be a noble background. Letting anyone join the order without care for their family background, how utterly ridiculous. The king definitely has a Mayan temple in his basement. If we have learned anything from Yu-Gi-Oh! /5Ds more specifically, there is definitely an evil underground temple just waiting to rise up and have a crazy ritual that'll involve the dragons. Of course there would be, chat. Oh, this is not where I thought I'd bump into the general, but we've encountered a cutscene. Oh, Sias, you're really jittering. It's not good for your health. Oh. Greetings, adventurers. What brings you to the Dragon Knight station? Adol asked Sias if he knew the whereabouts of General Dryson. Then he responds with, 6 feet under, just like you, and draws a sword. General, you're in luck. He returned from his training just moments ago. Oh, good! I was worried we were on a wild goose chase here. Not that I'm really looking forward to talking with that guy. He warned us before not to get involved in anything that doesn't concern us, so I doubt he'll be very forthcoming. He certainly can be quite obstinate, but he's not unreasonable. I don't know what business you have with him, but I'm sure he'll listen to what you have to say. His office is located on the 2nd floor, right in the middle. Should be there for some time, I surmise. 2nd floor, center office, got it. Thanks. Take care. See, chat, now I'm just playing with plot details of where I think the game is gonna go. Like, ooh. Now, the other reason we might get arrested, inevitably jailed, and the Prime Minister takes over, the Prime Minister can still blame us for coercing the princess. That can still happen. But I'm thinking of the alternative, chat, right? Like, that's like the first thing that comes to mind. But we also have to keep in mind that if we're playing the idea that Sias is the true evil mastermind behind it all, then Sias will be the one that frames us, inevitably, for the king's death. I feel like he would also have to know... I feel like one way or another, he would have to know the king has been poisoned or something weird. So we're gonna keep an eye on it for a chat. Stern Knight says, the training for Dragon Knights is extremely tough. Casual adventurer types need not apply. And on days the general comes, the training will be that much harder. But no matter how hard the training, our duties the next day are still to be kept. Gloomy Knight says, man, the training is so hard. I'm usually on guard duty, so I don't move around too much. If I don't maintain a certain level of skill, I could get my pay cut or even get discharged. Better train harder. I'm kind of torn, chat. Like, I mean, okay, let's all agree the king is definitely not going to survive this game. It's just like, who is really framing us is the question. I mean, technically, it could be 2 people framing us. I mean, it could be the general, excuse me, the commander and the prime minister are working together. But I feel like Sias seems kind of opposite in personality to the prime minister, and that's the only reason why I'm not suggesting 2 people. Communications officer says, ugh, my entire body feels so sore. General Dryson's training is so tough. It's ungodly. Commander Sias was in the training too, but he seems so composed throughout it. He truly is our ace. Just things to think about, chat. Guess I could try to visit the king again. Oops. Lots of things to think about, chat. Pine Stewart says, Prime Minister Orpus has laissez-faire views on the economy. Ooh, I haven't heard that phrase in quite some time. Often oppose the opinions of His Majesty. I was gonna say, you better watch out if he starts talking about the invisible hand of the market. The result is a more moderate compromise, which ultimately proves to be the best course. The opposing opinions of His Majesty and the Prime Minister on key issues form the basis of our political equilibrium. It sure would be a shame if the king died and the Prime Minister just went to money-grubbing measures. It sure would be a shame, chat. Nope, the Prime Minister's not around to talk to. It's okay, Kirk. You spelled it right the first time. Oh, there's nothing in here to steal. What a shame. Fastidious Maid says, His Majesty will not reveal the nature of his illness, but it seems he coughs less when the corridors are dustless. Die, dust! You don't belong in this world! Have at you! Well, that is a video game reference, chat. There we go. Apparently, she is doing her best. What is it? Richter Belmont impersonation in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That is quite a reference. Considering this isn't a Konami game, this seems kind of strange, to be honest. They're like, die, monster! You don't belong in this world! Nice try. Okay, we were already up here, so there's nothing more to see. I was gonna say, the translators had fun. Oh, we could talk to the king before talking to the general? Oh, there's the prime minister. We were wondering where he was. Prime Minister, I do not understand what you're saying. However, we've been at war for so long. The people are exhausted. This is the time to focus on domestic affairs in order to reaffirm the stability of the kingdom. That's exactly my point, Your Majesty. Since the founding of this great nation, we have experienced prosperity through commerce. In order to restore the strength of our kingdom, we must expand our trade network. I suggest we remove the aid budget for Old Town and the villages in favor of tax cuts for the merchants. Yogi says, they seem pretty busy. They're talking politics. It's probably best we don't interrupt them right now. Very, very suspicious, chat. I'm just thinking plot details, chat. I'm like, hold on. I'm trying to think about it. So, presumably there's going to be... Okay, can we look at the world map while we're here? I just want to take a look at the world map again. So let's think about the plot a little bit more. So, there's 5 dragons, right? And there's a large number of tribes. There are only 4 tribes that still exist. There's Altago, Shanoa, Segram, and Kylos. Right, chat? And the king did not really seem surprised about the shrine. So the king is probably related to the bloodline of one of the people that's supposed to take after it. So presumably, we're going to keep coming across people that seem to know more than they're stating. So I wonder if the meeting point to initiate, like, the end of the world will be this island, and they need one from each bloodline or something like that. Right, chat? So now this will make more sense, I think. So that would be why the king knows about the dragon statues. But we also have to assume there's only 4 tribes, so there could either be the 5th tribe was wiped out by the evil village, or the evil village is in fact the missing 5th tribe. And it'll turn out that, like, Sias or Tia, or probably more Tia will turn out to be of the 5th tribe, and they'll start the beginning at the end or something weird, chat. Right? So, like, well, when we party with the princess, we're allowed to go. We're gonna recruit Elk, who would be the representative from here. So we should be getting at least 2 more party members. We do know that Is, or whatever his name is, was also, I'm pretty sure he was related to nobility, or at least we assume so. So he could be from the missing 5th tribe, honestly, as well. Just thinking about it, chat.
We don't have all the signers yet, unfortunately. Chris in the chat saying the king needs to be as great and stable as my royal throne / love seat. Very true. Okay, we're gonna try not to go to the middle room first. See if there's anybody else to talk to in any of these rooms. Nope. Wormman of Night says, you have business with the general? Well, he is in his room, but he just returned from training. Keep it short. General Dryson says, Red Hair, what brings you to me? Looking to join up with the Dragon Knights, are you? Oh, hell no! Adol explained that Eldris Fatima told them the general used to be the elder of Segram, and should thus know about an altar there dedicated to one of the dragons. Eldris Fatima. She is correct in assuming that I would know something about the altar. However, I am no longer the elder, which means I'm not at liberty to speak of it anymore. Okay. Adult, let's just get out of here. This guy's as helpful as a wet noodle. However, I also know that His Majesty has shown considerable respect for the two of you, so I may be willing to make an exception. Just this once. Really? Let's see. Deep in the land of Segram, at the far end of the desert, lay the Flame Shrine. The dragon altar you speak of is located there. Flame Shrine, huh? There's only one problem, however. The Flame Shrine is currently under the jurisdiction of Segram's current elder, as it always has been. You will need his permission to enter. Segram's current elder, so your successor? He succeeded me when I was appointed general of the Dragon Knights, yes. But I'm not so certain he would be willing to speak of such internal matters with outsiders like yourself. Wait just a moment, please. You gonna write us a letter? Did write us a letter. Got the general's letter. Take this with you. He should at least hear you out if it's made clear who you are. This is all I could do for you, however. The rest is up to you. Wow, thanks! Adol thanked the general. There's no guarantee here. You should save your thanks. Segram is located in the desert to the southwest of the plains. You'll need to go through a small cave to get there. It is not only... it's not only far from the capital, but the way there is littered with numerous enemies. Be sure to make the necessary preparations before attempting the journey. Listen, he writes it with sheer willpower. He doesn't need to move his arms.
Yeah. All right.
I was just curious if you could do anything weird with the stairs here or not. Seems like that's not the case.
Let me at it. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you could kind of like glitch it a little bit, but it's like...
Let me at it. All right.
I'm sure there's something we could do that's weird. I'm just trying to think about it. Because it seems like when you switch party members, it can trigger them entering an exit door. Whoa, Dogi. Whoa, Dogi, you're actually legit teleporting. What is going on?
Yeah.
You hear the voices of the king and the prime minister from behind the door. It'd be best not to bother them right now. He was like crazy glitching out down there. Hold on a second. Is there something weird we could do with him here? One moment. Just look at him go.
Let me at it.
No, I can't swap quick enough, unfortunately.
All right.
It would be very amusing if we could somehow trigger another cutscene there. I'm sure the game would freak out if we could do that. He can't super see, but he still runs like that. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, I forgot to check out the church. Oops. Gentle Priestess says, Tia from Old Town used to come to this temple often to help out. She stopped coming when the head priest changed, but I do wish the best for her.
The former head priest was helping the poor in Old Town for free. Benevolence is important for clergy, but he even refused to receive any offerings when they were due. He was endangering the continued existence of the temple, and thus was expelled, and I became the head. Belgian priest says the current head priest has personal support from the Prime Minister. There should be no politics influencing Triatheus priest, under no circumstances. Guess we could go back to the Colosseum briefly. Left Gatekeeper says, when there are no events, the Colosseum is used to train Dragon Knights. Civilians require a special permit to use the facilities. That's just how it is. Right Gatekeeper says, even when there are no events planned in the near future, we never neglect to care for the equipment. We also make sure to keep the monster used for execution trained. Ha 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 ha. Yep, murder. Tough Worker says, so you want to see some monsters? It's not something we can arrange out of the blue like this, unfortunately. Can't you do something about that? I just want to show my daughter some monsters. What a statement to make. Well, if you're alright with small ones, but we're quite busy. Seems some nobleman wants to see a monster up close. He should just get out of the city, he'll find plenty. Ursa hates this kind of request. Better kick him out before she pulls out the whip. Receptionist says, Executioner Ursa sure is hot-blooded. She likes fights and strong people. Being the executioner of a Colosseum, she can watch all the fights she wants. A perfect fit, really. But I think she enjoys swinging that whip around a little too much. She scares me sometimes. Speaking of fighting, though, I do have a tidbit for you. Maybe you've noticed already, but when you're fighting monsters, there are times where they get stunned. Some monsters are resistant to getting stunned, but learning how to stun enemies could help you. It wouldn't hurt to keep that in mind. Oh, we actually got a tutorial. Each enemy is a stun gauge that slowly fills up. Yep, we identified that. SPs gain more quickly when attacking stunned enemies. Yep, we noticed that. Executioner Ursa says, Commander Rod came in just a moment ago and went crazy in training. Most of the monsters we trained here can't be used anymore thanks to that idiot. I mean, training monsters is a part of our job, so we can't complain, but it's not easy. Suppose we'll investigate further, chat. Determined Clerk says, Man, cleaning the Colosseum could be so difficult. What's with the commander guy going all overboard? Not to mention that weird Dragon Knight guarding outside. I'm proud to be doing the work I do, but sometimes I can't shake off this feeling that it's all for nothing. Blunt Knight says, I'm on security duty here. For a royal facility, there are surprisingly few guards on the premises. I must remain vigilant. Don't bother me, citizen. Tallguard says, What's a Dragon Knight doing standing guard? He doesn't say a word to anyone. He's so unsociable. Not at all like those voices in my head. Why do we need security at the Colosseum in the first place? Adol just accepted that the other guy heard voices in his head and chose not to offer him help or give him medicine or to tell other people that he's like that. Adol decided that this is just normal for this society and decides to continue adventuring on his way. Apparently we have no comment to what they're stating. Adol's used to the ones in his head. Happens to him all the time. They usually tell him to burn things. I mean, you're not wrong. He's just making sure he lives up to the nickname of being the red one. He'll make everything red, chat. Everything. Let's try talking to this guy again, now that we've received the letter. Is this enough to advance the plot? Supposedly the merchandise I have on hand right now is in demand at Sagram, so I'm itching for it to go. But I've heard that there's a vicious monster settled in the cave byway, and that's the only way there. So what do I do? How am I supposed to get to Sagram in one piece? You guys look pretty strong though, and you have weapons. Or don't mind me, no matter how strong you are, I can't ask you to do something so stupid. I'm not that cruel. But yeah, wink wink nudge nudge, you get me? Yeah, I think you get me. That monster just so happens to drop dead, and you find out about it. Let me know, okay? Just want to get to Seagram, nothing fancy. Not setting up a parade route or anything here. In and out, that's it. Quest 7, By Way of the Hunt, was added to the journal. So let's take a look at her journal again. So we've gotten 9 quests, we completed 2 of them. This one it looks like we'll clear just by attempting to go to Seagram. I guess we have nothing else to do, I said, but find the next cutscene. And the cutscene found us. Girl's voice says, "You there, wait!" Oh, is this gonna be the princess? Of course. Huh? Who are you? Dogi, the world's greatest detective, is confounded by this absolute mystery. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? You must be thinking of someone else. Is she really wearing a cape or is she wearing a cloak? It looks like she's wearing a cloak because it has a hood. Aped Girl says, "Oh, you must be thinking of someone else. But more importantly, you're about to leave here, right? That's perfect. I'm coming with you. You're planning to travel around Altago as adventurers, aren't you? That sounds perfect. I'm coming with, and I won't take no for an answer." Adol explained that they were about to head to a faraway village called Seagram. That's right. It's no place for a random little city girl like you. There's no way we could let you come along. It would be ungentlemanly of us. Seagram? I heard they had a bunch of Titano attacks there recently. Sounds just peachy. Let's go. What? Alright, I haven't introduced myself yet. How did she keep that in her hood? That is some long hair, chat. Girl says, "You could call me Aisha." Got it? Aisha, don't forget now. So we going or what? She should have a bow, based off of what we learned about her, but we'll see if she uses something else. If you don't hurry, I'll go without you. Looks like we don't have much of a choice in the matter. Guess we're babysitting this brat now. Goody. Aisha joined the party. Aisha's attacks are Pierce type. Pierce attacks are ineffective against shell monsters, but very effective against fast-flying monsters. She does have the bow, and she's only level 10. So she's wearing a weapon called the Hindi. It's 23 to strength. Entry-level bow made of flexible wood. We can't upgrade it. She's wearing a barquette, popular coat for outings in Altago. She's got the Lavard Bangle. In the ancient tongue of Seagram, it means guardian. We could switch her over to any of the other ones, but that's actually a defense down. And we can give her another accessory. So because she's kind of far behind in the stat department, maybe we'll give her the Silver Snake Ring for a little bit. She'll be at 76 strength and 61 defense afterwards, which puts her more aligned with Adol in terms of strength, and leaves her basically on par defense-wise with Dogi. Her level is very low, though. So she's learned the spread shot technique and somersault. Neither of these are particularly expensive, so this could be interesting. So now that she's in the party...
Let me at it.
I'm up.
Oh,
Let me
Let's do
at
it.
what is that voice?
Let's do it. I'm up.
Oh no, chat. She might be a top tier character, but that voice. Oh no. That's a little concerning, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Okay, so even though we got a new party member, the stores haven't updated. That kind of sucks. She's like, I'm up! Like, what? I don't know why she's speaking like that, to be honest. I'm trying to decide if she's faster or not than Adol. She looks faster than Dogi's tumble roll. That's definitely it. But is she faster than Adol? Because Adol gets like suspiciously high velocity. I guess maybe she's a little better. She's also slightly shorter than Adol, so she won't be as useful with the drowning technique skip that we had before. I guess we should go check on Tia. Are you guys planning on venturing outside these gates? You'd best take heed. You never know when a vicious monster might attack you. In the end, the vicious monster that's said to have wandered the cave roads was never found. Oh well, it's not like there's any shortage of things for us to do. We'll just tell any merchants that take the roads to be careful. This is my first off day in a very long time. If I'm needed, I'll be at the tavern. I'm finally being stationed in the Navy next month. Are you jealous? Just between you and me, there's simply no prestige to be gained from security duty. Alright, so it looks like nobody is really updated here, but let's go check in on Tia again. Oh, hey, Maya! Huh? This girl. I know you! You're the girl who pulled on my cape before! Uh-huh? Well, you're out of luck now. I don't have a cape on today, so there's nothing for you to pull. It's her pigtail. She's gonna, yeah. She set herself up for that, chat. I almost couldn't state it fast enough, but we all knew there was something long enough to be pulled. Maya laughs at her and her folly. Not the hair! Not the hair! Stop! Stop pulling my hair at once! It hurts! Stop it! Maya, what are you doing? Oh, Adol, Doki, and... Maya laughs. I said stop! I'm so sorry. Maya, that's very rude. But, who might you be? Feel like I've seen you before. Oh, you know her, Tia. She kinda just inserted herself into our party and is forcing us to take her all the way to Sagram. I'm Aisha. Call me Aisha. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Guys, we have to hurry. Sagram's really far. What the hell? Wait. What? You don't know me, I swear. It's not that, don't worry. It's just, if you're going to Sagram, I think you need this. There's a very dark partway there, or cave partway there, and this will help light your way. Receive the luminous rock. You sure we can have this? Of course. Consider it a sign of my gratitude for your help earlier. Besides, I usually take the Logma cart to Sagram. Adol, please do be careful along the way. Sagram is renowned for its many enormous monsters. You too, Aisha. Don't push yourself too hard out there. I won't. I mean, thank you. I'll be careful. Speaking of which, I hear large monsters have been appearing on the road to Sagram lately. Apparently the Longma cart was almost chased down by one or something. It could just be a rumor, but you should still be careful. You know, it's been a little while since we did the first session. I just want to double check something. I don't think we can look at the plot. I was hoping we had a file that would tell us more. I don't think we can find anything I'm looking for. I'm trying to think about it, chat. So, let's go backwards from where we were talking about before. So none of these people have anything new to say. So, the game kind of hinted to us that this building was different than the other buildings. I'm trying to remember if we heard about the people that used to live here before or not, right? Because presumably it's either another civilization or it was one of the tribes that kind of died out, kind of got like sublimated / like joined into the other kingdom. I'm wondering if that's where Tia is related. Like Tia also... Oh, got a cutscene here. I'm wondering if Tia, for example, came from the previous tribe that used to live here? Question mark. And then that would also explain if why Sias is evil. And why he would also get exceptionally mad if they destroyed the old town. Because that's also where he might have grown up. And that might explain their relationship, if they are related to each other. Again, that's a big assumption on my part, but I'm just trying to think, chat. Like, the game is trying to foreshadow something. So I'm just throwing ideas out there, and we'll see what sticks. Maya stares at us. More specifically, Aisha. So, seriously, why does she keep staring at my hair like that? Right, this is probably like one of the last buildings. That's why it's so ornate. But I'm trying to think if in the first session if they talked about this area at all, or if some of the other NPCs mentioned it before. I might have forgotten. I might actually go rewatch the first part again after this chat, just to refresh my memory of it. Actually, what happens if we try going back to the kingdom with her? She'll probably freak out, so let's see what happens. Oh, she just leaves. Wait. You guys don't have any business here, do you? Yeah, we do. Why? Stop giving me that look. It's just, inconvenient for me. I'll be waiting for you outside. Come get me later when you're done, okay? Okay, so she will let just leave the party. Seriously, what is her deal? Says Dogi, the world's worst detective. Fine, we'll go fetch her again.
Let's do it!
Wait, what happens if we go... Okay, so we can't even enter the place as her. They just immediately turn around. That's kind of funny. Gee, where is the princess? The woman knight wonders to herself while speaking to the princess. Oh hey, she actually had a reaction. What's wrong? Nothing, let's just get out of here. Oh, we did actually get a unique interaction. Yay! Wait, you really plan on coming with us? I told you already. Don't worry about me. As long as Sigrun can't... as long as I have my bow, I can protect myself. Besides, you may need my help. You should be thanking me. Paddle, I think we should just let her do whatever she wants. I don't know who this spoiled girl is, but I'm sure she'll get bored and go home soon. Alright, let's...
Is that a monolith?
Is that a monolith indeed? What is her range? Hello? Wow, that is really far. So her charge shot goes like full screen. She's got like medium range otherwise. Let's test out her skills real quick. What is she even saying? Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Oh, wait, can I not do the difference between the voice and the sound effects in this game? Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know what she was I honestly legit do not know what word she was trying to say. I don't know if she was saying laser beam or something. What do you think she was saying, chat? Yeah, it's a me, infamy. I don't know what she was saying. It was just weird. Her spread shot seems kind of ludicrous, I'm not gonna lie. I guess we'll get more ores since we apparently need 100 of it. So her charge shot hits really far. So I guess if we have problems with bosses, we could just kind of do that all day. Oh well, chat. We'll not use her for a little bit. She's pretty underleveled. She's interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna call her broken yet, but her range is obviously gonna be a big, big boon to us at some point. Like there, I think she said, "I'm up." But yeah, her voice clips are not really clear to me. I'm not really sure what she's saying, to be honest. What's her special ability? Extra gauge speed, 32%. Oh, we should see what her special is. Let's witness. Okay, so it seems like it's like a sniping one, so it's pretty quick damage. She's not bad. I like that she could kind of move and attack at a constant pace. I definitely like her charge shot. I'm not sure if her spread shot can hit 3 times at point blank. It doesn't look like it can. Because that would have been really crazy if it could. But hey, we could deal with those beetles finally, I guess. So she can't even hurt the people that Doki can hurt. Interesting. That poor monster, chat. So there was a path down here we couldn't go to last time, so presumably the guards have left the area now. So she's now learned spread shot officially. So she's slowly gaining experience. I still don't know what word she's saying, chat, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, at least it seems to combo into itself, so that's a good sign. Her being useless against certain enemy types is kind of annoying, though. Yeah, she's definitely saying I'm up there, but other ones, no idea. Let's try to make sure she learns a new skill. There we go. Man, she still hasn't learned somersault yet. Should be getting close, though. Actually, speaking of which, how close is it? How is it only like... Oh, it's already level 1. Oh, it's already level 1. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, how did we learn Spread Shot before that one, given how much I just used it? It was already at level 1. That makes more sense. Also, she's crazy injured. Oh well. Well, we got a little extra cash. So does she have anything to say about this place? Yeah, like, I'm feeling this is like... I'm just thinking about this, chat. Like, it's inevitably we're gonna have to come back up here. So I'm still gonna try to remember where this is. So it seems to have like a dragon seal. So maybe we need an item to open this up. Like, because again, this could lead to altars or something like that. It's kind of suspicious. So we got our teammates to heal a little more in the meantime. Well, there's nothing to do near the lakeside, so let's leave for now. Yeah, the only thing that we've seen that could be a plot-relevant item so far is the hairpin that the other lady dropped, Tia. But who knows? Maybe there's another key. Guess we'll go this way for now. She is almost leveled at least, so that's nice. Our allies are not helping. Oh, we got tainted water. That's new. Hey, a new type of water. So I could get another few from this one. Those poor enemies, chat. More iron ore, because we do need it if we want to get other accessories later. Aisha level to level 11. Let's take a look at her stats now. She's at 80 strength, 64 defense, and 233 health. So she's got slightly more defense than Dogi, but her health total is garbage. We'll go back to Adel for now. Oh, I was trying to open the mini-map and then I realized I was being attacked. So hey, at least we're back up to 5,000. I don't think it'll get us any new items in the next place, but hey, it helps. Yeah, it just feels like she does no damage. Like, she's doing, like, 16s and 20s. I don't know. Like, comparatively, I'm doing, like, 58 for a very similar amount of SP. I'm not super impressed. If her arrow skill only costs, like, 6 SP, I think I'd be more impressed, but I don't know. Like, she's not really competing with Adel, and they're very similar in strength totals. So, kind of wish she was a little stronger. She has the benefit of range. I guess they didn't want to make her too overpowered. Guess I'll get more gold in the meantime, chat. Oh, parried too early. I gotta get used to parrying again. It's been a while since we did it. There we go. Just gotta mash that button, chat. So I think this is as far as we got last time. Then we got cut off by soldiers at some point. Seems there's a chest up there. We might as well try to collect whatever's in it. If it's a healing item, we could just use it immediately. See if we could get more rare gems from this, or iron ore. Doki just running at top speed towards a wall, as he does. That time he just missed me. There we go. Well, I barely parried that in time, actually. I'll have to switch characters in a minute, because I'm taking a decent amount of damage here. But hey, we've gone up a lot of cash. What's in here? I think this is the 150 to all party members heal, which is good for us. Yeah, let's just use that now.
All right, let me out.
I'm up.
Ah. Why are my allies not attacking? Come on, game. I'm trying to parry. There we go. Just roll your eyes, chat. I'm just like, they're just watching me get mauled. I'm gonna hold still and get some health back, I guess, in the meantime. So fortunately, it seems like parrying does build the extra skill pretty quickly if you mash it hard enough. There we go. I think that's a decent-ish amount of health. We'll start moving once I'm at 300 or so. Good enough. So we have extra skill again. I might as well just use it on wolves. Finite says, you can't go through this. You can see there's been a landslide. We have our hands full with it, so I'll thank you not to interrupt our work. We have the Ilusians for help? Oh, that's the other tribe. There's a landslide here, we're trying to get rid of the boulders, so we can't progress through here yet. Never mind, I went too far up, so that was more north, we need to go more southwest. Okay, so we were here before. Just this is not the place I'm looking for. Can I see on the world map where we are at the moment? Okay, so it looks like there's a place I could go south. So I just have to get a bit more east and then go south. Yeah, there it is. Makes more sense. So again, we're gonna get a little extra iron ore. Because even though we don't have like a ton of gold compared to some of the items we purchased earlier, synthesizing does not seem to cost that much gold. So we're just looking for raw materials mostly. Too much of interest here, so we're just gonna try to get through here as quickly as possible. Hey, yeah, there was a chest over here. What was in this chest? Not too bad. Got the dragon energy drop. Interesting. I guess for our hard work, we'll get some iron ore, which we apparently need a ton of, so not gonna say no to that. Aisha has leveled to level 12, so she's now sitting at 84 strength, 67 defense, and 253 health. So she's kind of catching up to Adel in terms of strength and defense, which is kind of nice. But she still feels kind of underwhelming in terms of damage. See if we can get a new type of wood here. Nope, just prairie wood. Disappointing. Well, to the south that we go, chat, and this will be the cave we couldn't get past before. Traveling Pedro says, well, what have we here? You walking this road by yourselves. Better be careful. There are a lot of really strong monsters around these parts. Alright, if you need anything, let me know. I'll be happy to sell you anything I've got. So did he... Oh, so we could have purchased the Luminous Rock for 5,000 gold, which seems like a complete waste. If we had 10,000 gold, we could have purchased the Silver Fang Blade, which would have given us a skill we already have. We could have got the Kote, which would have added 14 strength there. Silver Fang Blade is described as broadsword cut from a monster's fang. Chikurin Kote is made from tempered copper, and Longbow is the better train the archer, the stronger the bow. You know what, chat? We're living dangerously. Let's just sell our healing items. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need them. Right, chat? Well, it's fine. Recovers 100 SP. Nah, give us more money. It's fine. Let's see. I imagine she's gonna be really good at one point, or we can abuse her. So I'm wondering if we should get her longbow first. Yeah, let's just buy it for her. She should get a new skill, Tumble Arrow. Maybe that'll make her more fun to use. Let's take a look. So right now we're using Spread Shot. Somersault's not bad. If I change this one to Tumble Arrow.
Let me at
Let's
it.
do it.
Seems kind of okay-ish. So if we get more money, we could potentially purchase more items. Oh, we should see what else we can synthesize. Let's actually take a look at that. Oh, nothing really changed here. I'm not sure how easy it is to get the Dragon Drop. Yeah, we need Titano Fluid. You can always get it later. Let's go ahead and hit this save point, and we'll do another hard save while we're here. Wow, it's pitch black in here. I can't see anything. Calm down. We got a luminous rock from your friend Tia, remember? All right. Good old Tia. Guess now's the time to make use of it, right, Adol? Ooh, if you don't equip it, it gets kind of hard to see. How do we equip it? Or is it like a party? Oh, it's like one of these. Oh, okay, so it's literally just... Okay, it's like the team item. That makes more sense. Oh, that causes does that cause an instant stun? Oh, it builds it up quite a bit. Let's go back to the north, because this looks like a dead end. Again, I like that the enemy is not weak to Adol, but Adol can just knock him over almost instantly. A mysterious marking. It looks like a slot to put something later. Two slots to put something later. They don't comment on this, though. So we're gonna have to remember there's another place to go in the caves. Dogi has leveled to level 14. Dogi is now sitting at 490 health with 103 strength and 66 defense. Maybe we could get the blue stone from that particular ore area. We'll have to keep that in mind. I guess I should try killing these things with Dogi. Just to see if we could get a rare item. I think we just did, actually. Jeez, Dogi just kind of makes them explode, chat. That's pretty easy to get stun with Adol Dogi combo. I think I'll move on for now, though. I'm gonna keep an eye out for any items as we tumble around. I think I saw something down here. Indeed, I did. What's in the chest? We acquired the Traveler's Robe. What does this item do? It is a defensive increase for the archer. Hooded linen robe designed for protection from the sun. Sure. Take a free defense increase. It's poor enemies, chat. So far I'm still not seeing any blue crystals being attained there, but we'll keep trying. Oh, I blocked too early. I think I'm reacting too quickly to the enemy doing something without recognizing when the attack will come. There we go. Much better. Much better, chat. Aisha has leveled up to 13, which is good because I feel like we're going to come up to a boss pretty soon. So she's now at 99 strength, which is pretty good, and 73 defense. So she's almost caught up to Adol. Okay, we've now forced her to learn the skill, which is always nice. There we go. Receive 2,000 gold. Hey, we're kind of balancing things out a little bit more. Dogi's uppercut is putting in the work. So at least I have something that kind of one-shots the enemies. We came to another save point. That's a little suspicious. Otherwise, you know, at least our characters are a little higher level in case we do get into a boss fight. It's not terrible. Speaking of which...
Is that a monolith?
It's not a monolith, but it is a boss. Aisha says, what is that thing? Well, they said there's a nasty monster in the area, and this seems to fit the bill. Damn. Looks like we got a fight on our hands, Adol, because this thing sure ain't gonna let us pass without one.
This one is special.
This one is indeed special. Rock Monster Gildeross. It's made of rock, but is it weak to bow? Wait, I'm still stunned? Wait, that was unfair. Whoa. Alright, so she can't even hurt it. Oh my gosh, you have to parry like crazy. Wait, how much health does this thing have? What? Wait, are we supposed to beat this or legit die to this? We're not doing any damage. Whoa. Oh, that's kind of unfair. Oh no, I think we're supposed to beat this. I'm just gonna die at this point. We lost Dogi. It's over. That is so unfair that triple juggles. That is so unfair. Wow, we really have to beat this. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, chat. Oh, jeez. Well, that was just rude. Out of curiosity. Wow, we did, like, no damage to that. That's something. I mean, I know we could get an upgrade for the other two characters. Yeah, that just seemed kind of unfair. It wasn't like its attacks were really hard. It's just like, it literally does a quarter of your health if you fail to block once. And it can hit all of your party members with that attack. Is there a way to skip this out of curiosity? One moment, chat. Where was the boss trigger? We're gonna move we're just gonna scooch a little bit. It was like right there. Actually, speaking of which, hold on. I have an idea, chat. Can we, like, go out of bounds? No, not quite. Man, that attack is so annoying. Oh, kind of what I wanted. Hold on, chat. I just want to see if I could go out of bounds. Didn't block fast enough. That is so unfair. That is so incredibly unfair on so many levels, chat. Wow. Why is he allowed to juggle like that? That's actually really cheap. I cannot react to that triple slam. I'm not gonna lie. That thing I can react to. But the triple slam? No, I can't seem to dodge roll through it. Wow. I was just seeing if I could clip out of bounds here. I mean, he is lifting me in the air, but it's not quite what I want him to do. Man. Yeah, like, I definitely get lifted, but I'm not enough to go out of bounds, it seems. Oh, that... Oh, wait. Wait. Take that, game. I'm not doing that, boss. Get out of here. Get that trash out of here. We'll go fight that later. Okay, like, whatever, game. This seal. I see. This must be one of those seals of the dragon. Just a replica altar from the looks of it, but I guess he was right. Uh-oh, that looks like a very familiar character, chat. Red Fairy says, then let's hurry it up. You're gonna get some really crazy power from this, right? No, the power's already gone. Someone else must have beaten me here. Indeed, it is a monolith. What? You mean someone else got here first? And was suitable? But the entrance just opened up after that earthquake. Probably some headstrong fool who had no clue what he's messing with. I was hoping to make the rounds to all the other altars, too. Who the heck could it be, though? Yeah, we'll hire Geese to deal with it. Oh, it can't be, can it? I mean, the odds aren't great, but I just have this sinking feeling. Please don't let it be him. We've scarred him for life, chat. Yeah, we went out of bounds, chat. We did it. We didn't have to put up with that garbage nonsense of grinding. Let's see if it breaks the game, though. Can we go back and refight that boss? Because it would be amusing to come back in like 8 levels. Hold on, chat. We're going to make a new save file right here. Can we go back in and fight that boss? Oh, it does put us here immediately. Okay. Okay, now the question is... Oh, I don't think he's gonna let me find out.
Let me at it.
I can't, chat. I can't. I was seeing if I could go out of bounds this way. If we could just ignore this boss. We totally can. We totally can. We could just totally skip that boss. Oh, well, we'll go back and do it eventually, chat, I promise. But right now, I don't really feel it. Actually, is there a save point nearby? Oh. That's kind of dangerous. Oh my gosh. We're gonna hold still and recover health.
since we are very injured. But there we go, chat. We dealt with the boss the only way a boss like that should be dealt with. Listen, if they're gonna make us fight some massive stat stick and call it a quote-unquote challenge, you know, that's on them. Listen, I like the challenge being like being able to dodge things or being able to handle like different weaknesses and adjusting to attacks. I don't appreciate the fact that we were doing 20 damage to his 10,000 something or almost 10,000 health. That was gonna take forever, chat. We would have had to have leveled like 2 times to get like a weapon upgrade on each character, and we still would have taken an insane amount of damage. Let's just not do that. Let's just all agree that we don't want to do that. If we need to level, let's level up of these things. Look how much money we're getting, chat. It's actually quite a bit of money. So anyway, we have to beat that quest eventually, so that way the other guy can go to Sagram. But in the meantime, we can level more easily on more experience-gaining monsters. There's no downside to this, chat. Hey, we can even get extra fruits. Hey, we got the Dragon Energy drop back already. The only thing I'll do, chat, is maybe between streams, I'll level legit, just to see if that literally is the only cutscene. But other than that, I'm fine with continuing with where we are. I'm not going back for that boss. Ooh, that's doing some serious damage to me. Oh, I wasn't sure what the parry timing was on that. There we go. Ooh, I'm taking some massive damage. There you go, Dogi. Punch your way to victory. Ooh, I'm very injured as Adel, but Adel is almost leveled. Let's see if we can get some other meter. Hey, new type of wood. We need 10 of these in order to give to the fisher guy. And while I'm harvesting, I guess our allies will heal slightly. She's not able to hurt those. It's kind of annoying. Speaking of annoying. Okay, I want to go back to the northern path, because we might get another item. Well, I took some damage there. I better be careful. Again, hopefully we level very, very soon. Adel has leveled. That's good for us. We got a new item, the Power Wrist 1. Unfortunately, I think we already have this. And it's completely outclassed by the Silver Snake Ring. Yeah, we already have one of those. It seems the Tumble Arrow always knocks down that creature, which is interesting. Hey, we're level 14 now. So we're getting closer to the right level / stats to beat the other boss, chat. We're at 103 strength and 76 defense. Why not, chat? Hey, we're almost at 10k. Dogi has leveled to 15. So Dogi's at 109 strength and 70 defense. I feel like he was doing okay damage against the other boss. Wow, the other thing hit me while I was parrying. That sucks. So I guess if there's enough of a gap between attacks, you can't, like, parry those. Because I was still mashing parry, but I guess because the other creature wasn't consistently hitting me, I only parried the one creature. It's kind of unfortunate. We got a new type of seed. Excellent. We're almost at 10,000 gold in case we need to get a weapon increase. We got Hot Sandstone times 10.
So we have enough to go back and get another weapon upgrade. I might give it to Dogi to fight the other boss, or Adol. I mean, Adol's definitely really needed at this segment of the game. That's why it's a little bit more of a struggle, I would say, comparatively. So I think if we did have the next weapon upgrade, it would be pretty easy to go through here. There we go. So we're just gonna keep on killing because we need a lot of cash and we need some extra meter. That's one way to react to something jumping at you, just laser beam it. I dodged too early. Oh man, I parried twice, but I needed to parry 3 times. Man, that's just so unfortunate, chat. Brutal. It is very brutal with the parries in this game. Honestly, Doki's causing so much stun, this might be okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that would be okay. The Adol's extremely injured, which is not good for us. Let's go ahead and save one more time here. So every character's gone up a few levels at least. So again, if we want to retry the boss pretty soon, I mean, at least we should be able to hurt him. Oh, of course, somebody interrupts our healing. Oh, I'm gonna die. I have to swap out. Man. Enemies just do so much damage. So let's get Adol with a little more health, and I'll just try to sub out of him more often, because I seem to get hit by the cactus when I think it's gonna get stunned, and it just isn't stunned. So this should bring him up to an okay amount of health. If he's at least at 80, I don't think anything can really kill him. Not instantly, anyway.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Adol's now at over 200. We'll wait a little bit, because this area is pretty rough without the upgrades, as we could see. Making us experience hard mode, I suppose. So let's just wait all the way to max. So I'm going to try to make sure I get more charge attacks in, because it seems like we don't get a lot of SG as quickly in this game compared to some of the others. I was so scared that guy was going to hit me. Excellent, chat. Excellent. The potential to get new rocks. We got hot sandstone. We might have to go back in the mines for another type of item. Spread shot is leveled. Not too bad. Yeah, against that kind of creature, let's do the spiral arrow. Excuse me, tumble arrow. Had Street Fighter names on my mind for some reason. There we go. So she could deal with the wolves pretty easily. So that's kind of a nice thing. Being able to stun them long distance is pretty useful. So we've almost leveled yet again. I'm half wondering if we should try the boss now that we've leveled this much. Zaisha now is at 107 strength and 80 defense. Adol will be almost at 93. I'm wondering if I should just unequip like our rare drop ups just to see if we have more of a chance. Just because if, like, for example, if Adol had 10 extra strength, I think that would make that fight go a lot faster. We'll probably retry it in a little bit, chat. Just want to make sure we get one more level. Excellent. Oh, that clipped me in such an unfortunate way.
The Adol has now reached 16. He's sitting at 98 strength and 84 defense, which again, will take less with the juggle attack, and we got a little extra health. Dogi is about to level one more time, so we should probably let Dogi level. Maybe we'll refight the boss, see where we are at. If we don't feel like we're there, then potentially we could just out of bounds for the other weapon, depending on how far off we think we are, or we could just continue onwards. Because the only reason I want to go back and clear that boss is just for the quest. Like, literally just for the quest, chat. So we're sitting at a very nice gold total. Excellent. Dogi has to be pretty close to leveling at this point. So there we go. Speaking of which, he's now level 16. And we almost have our extra skill gauge, which I should probably go in with a full gauge. Or at least pretty close to. Stupid fish monster. Stupid desert fish, chat. Is Adol using a katana? That's a good question. It does look a lot different than his normal weapons. Here's the deal, chat. We're gonna recover health, and that'll also give time for the extra skill gauge to refill. What does the game describe it as? The Cicero Cutter. Longsword of Shinoan warriors. I don't know. It does look a bit more unique than just a typical longsword. So let's sit here, recover health, and we'll have enough for an extra gauge, I think. So now that we've gone up a couple of levels, hopefully we can actually hurt this dumb boss. Weird to use the shield with it. Yeah, it's the Adol way, I suppose. So that attack's still kind of unfair. Oh, I was trying to extra skill there, but he just kind of interrupted that. Alright, so he still does an insane amount of damage compared to us. So I think without the weapon upgrade, this is going to be pretty difficult. Anyway, let's go get that weapon upgrade, chat. Let's just go get that weapon upgrade, it's fine. Could help us out with clearing the next area. Listen, chat, it's just a suggestion what the game wants us to do. Yeah, comparatively, this area gives, like, no experience. But hey, we got more ore. Because it seems like we are forced to use Adol a lot up ahead, so at least going back for the other weapon should be kind of nice. We'll just continually bypass the boss until we're done, chat. Alright, so the game still lets us leave. Is there anything we can synthesize that's interesting? Ooh, something that gives 24. Requires more hot sandstone and large bone. Oh, we don't have enough large bone. That's a shame, because this would be a pretty big strength increase for us. We can afford to get a copper bracelet, which is a stat increase for a lot of our characters. Might be worth getting exactly one of those. Oh, do I have a skill I wasn't learning? Hold on. Yeah, let's... Instead of running slash, let's use Earthshaker. I see that skill, chat, and I'm like, I feel like that gives us a jump. I wonder if that could be used to skip things later in the game. I can't do it mid-air, which is what I was testing for right there. Which is a bit of a shame. We don't have the other materials to get the good weapon, unfortunately. But hey, we could take advantage of extra defense, I guess.
Yeah, see, that makes me kind of curious. If there's like a really tight jump later on, I wonder if we can use that to kind of get around it. Well, we can always get more hot sandstone later for other things, so I might as well take advantage of it now. So we'll make Dogi tankier, because I think he's already pretty good as is. But let's go ahead and get the new weapon increased for Adol, because this could add up to a lot of damage for us. Oops, not what I meant to do. So we can't purchase any new armors, and that's all they really have for sale. So I could learn the more Strength Blast. I should probably use more of the jump attacks, though. Let's go ahead and try to learn that skill. I kind of wish touching the save point gave us SP. That's also one thing I just realized was not a thing in this game. So it's a little harder to use the more expensive moves in this game due to that. Because think about it in like Lacrimosa, there were like even plants or different things we could hit that would give us SG. Like you can cut some grass in this game for extra SG, but it's like nowhere near as good. So I'm just gonna do a couple of Earthshaker strikes, just so we can learn the skill permanently. And who knows, we might have enough gold to do something else. We really don't need that much more gold, to be honest. And we probably have like a bazillion monster fluids to sell if we really need it. More iron ore, but no new rare stones, which is a bit of a shame. So as I said before, we're just looking to master a skill. Maybe we'll try to get Doki's weapon before going further. Which we should almost have, just from kills and the monster fluids, as I said before. There we go, he learned a new skill. So I don't really like that move as is, so to not use that move, I'll put Running Slash in. But we're going to keep in mind that Earthshaker exists. If there's any kind of weird platforming segment we are forced into later. So we've now received a lot of money compared to where we were before. Let's go see if we could get Doki's weapon from this. I mean, I could sell the other Dragon Drop. I don't really need that per se. But how many monster fluids are we at? Monster Bone. Oh, did I miss it in here? Oh, there it is. 216. I'm gonna sell like 100 of them. And then we could go ahead and sell the Dragon Drop again, because I don't really need it. And let's go get a new upgrade for Dogi. So there we go. That should help with dealing damage against that boss. Also, I need to make sure to equip Adol with the right weapon now that he's done with that. Now Adol's sitting at 113 strength and 129 for Dogi. So we're significantly stronger than we were before. That boss might be doable. But just keep in mind, chat, like, had I not done the boss skip, how tedious that would have been to grind. I'm kind of glad that we did skip it to some extent. And we know that that's an option. Because I feel like we're not even killing these things all that fast. So I'm not too concerned about Monster Fluid. We'll have a lot of chances to get it back. It seems like most monsters drop it by default. So here, I'm just making sure that we get extra gauge and our skill gauge back. Speaking of which. So I'm not in a big rush to go straight to the boss, just because we have to build up our extra skill a bit more. And we could get more cash. Strength Blast is leveled, that's always useful for us. Again, most of our allies should be doing significantly more damage, except for Bow Girl, who doesn't really help us that much, to be honest. Although, I guess if we get really desperate, we could snipe with her, I suppose. Dogi is slightly tankier, which should help with surviving his really silly triple juggles.
We've received more iron ore, which is nice. We are now at max extra skill, so I'm just gonna recharge our SG. Awesome. And let's go back to the boss room. I mean, I would like to hand in the other quests at some point. Man, that attack is so hard to deal with. Okay, she can at least hurt the boss now, which is good. Yeah, see, like, we're still doing so little damage overall. This is such a silly boss, chat. Oops. Almost set me out of bounds. Oh, speaking of which. That attack is so silly, chat. I still don't think we could beat this boss. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, let's just leave. We can deal with this boss later, chat. Come on, help me out. It's not high enough. That was the right attack, but wrong angle. There we go, we're out of here, chat. I'm done with this boss. What, like, why is he so tanky? I don't understand that at all. Like, we went up like 2 levels and we have the best weapons, and I felt like I did no damage to that boss. That is not a good sign. We'll come back later, chat. You know, I was kind of hoping between leveling twice and getting another thing that added 15 attack that we would have done some damage to him, but apparently not still. So who knows whatever level that really assumes you fight him in hard mode. I don't want to find out, chat. We'll check the boss rush later, chat. How's that? We'll see what level the game thinks you should be for hard mode for that fight. Oh, that's kind of annoying. The other enemy came over here. Anyway, let's hold still and get some health back. So Dogi is slightly tankier, and he does a lot more damage. Adol does more damage. Should be okay. So we'll try to get more sandstone as needed. Presumably we'll get it in more chests and/or the rare drops of this area going forward. Yeah, maybe we'll try again at level 18, chat. We have even more damage. See, my concern is like, I was having a lot of fun with the bosses in the beginning. I felt like they were like kind of the right challenge. And I feel like since the insect fight though, they've just not really been balanced properly for this difficulty. Like seriously, like what level do I have to be to even hurt that thing at a realistic rate? Or does it really expect you to do like a 12-minute boss battle? Which is kind of scary if this is the pace of some of the casual enemies. Like, what is the final boss gonna look like, chat, if this is just like Joe Schmo with no plot? Scary thoughts, chat. Well, hopefully we don't have a super time limit to go clear that other quest. That's the only other thing I'm concerned about. More hot sandstone, nice. So we're getting at least a decent number of the rare drops at least, chat. So I think what we'll do, chat, is we'll make a save file right before we enter Sigram, just in case we lock ourselves out of the other quest. And if that appears to be the case, we'll at least have a save file before we do so. So I have like one backup save before we even did the first skip.
if that really comes down to it. Aisha has leveled to 16. That should help with that other quest. So she does even slightly more damage and has slightly better defense. But we're gonna need a whole lot of bonuses, chat, to get through it. Oh, there's a monument here. How far are we to Sagram, out of curiosity? Ooh, we're very close to Sagram. I'm gonna make a save there. Because I don't want to enter Sagram yet, as I said before.
Is that a monolith?
Indeed, it is a monolith. Hey, something she's good at. So she got a new skill from this. Oh, he just learned uppercut again. I find it kind of disappointing that the weapons repeat the skills. I feel like they should have taught us a new skill each time. Monster Bone. Is that one of the ingredients we needed, chat? Or did we need Big Bone or something like that? Might have been Big Bone. I'm surprised that hit me, to be honest. Hey, new chest. We got Hawkeye 1. That's not a very useful item. We're gonna ignore that. Like, we could have purchased that at any point. I think we also have one of those already. Yeah, I think maybe next stream we'll try refighting that boss. So for now, we'll just focus on leveling. And as I said before, I'm really worried that if we go to Sagram, it'll lock us out of the other quest. So definitely between streams, I'll double check. If it's not the case, we'll just do Sagram next time. So for now, let's just explore the outskirts here. Goodbye, monster. We might even be able to squeeze out another level or two, just to make that fight a little less garbage. That could be nice. Because again, it seems like we're doing an okay amount of damage to the boss now. Like, we didn't get to the point where we actually stun the boss, where I feel like we're gonna get at least 20% of his health down. And I feel like every extra skill gives us about, I don't know, like 10% damage. So if we can hold out for a second extra skill, we might be okay. Receive more money. Rest in peace, enemy.
Let's do it.
More hot sandstone, which we did need a lot of. Rest in peace, monster. Keep out. Well, I'm gonna keep going. One of the Titanos, presumably. Hello. Earth creature, Millie Urdu. Quest 20, Hunt has been added to your journal. Sure. We can still leave this area, right? Wow, that put... Where's the exit? Alright, let's kill this monster and heal ourselves a little bit. I'm just curious if we can figure out, like, level and or damage that this boss does. We're clearly not ready for it, but I'm just curious.
I'm up.
So I'm gonna kill these enemies just to make sure we don't get attacked while resting. Excellent.
All right.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking next time what we'll do, We'll try putting nothing but power increasers on our characters just to see if we could do more damage. Because that's like the equivalency of like 2.5 levels. And again, we could potentially go up one more level in this session. So I think between all those things, we might do okay damage to the boss. And on top of that, we'll have even more health / defense. Because I feel like we weren't doing too bad. I just have to play really, really, really safe. This boss has 50,000 health. Wow. What a silly boss. Oh, there's nothing to take in the arena, it seems. Hello.
Let's do it.
Stop! Stop! When do I stop parrying? Hello? Okay, there we go. It's like, you're just having the stare down in the corner, chat. I really wasn't sure when the boss was gonna stop hitting. I was just like, I'm just gonna keep mashing until I stop parrying. Apparently. Hey, Bash leveled up, sure. Magic Kazam indeed. Yeah, it's not kidding with the keep out sign. Rest in peace, monster. So we might as well gather some more materials here, because we do need a lot of hot sandstone. What's kind of nice is it seems like while we're gathering materials, it counts as standing still for health regen. So we'll let each of our party members just get a tiny bit more health back. This should be good enough. We'll wait till she's at full. Good enough. Yeah, like, I wonder if, like, I guess if we do have to beat it next stream to make sure we don't miss the quest, I'll probably do a lot of charge shots on that boss, because that boss was so dumb. Nice, Addle's leveled. So just sweep the laser as you do. So Addle's now at 463 health, 117 strength, and 88 defense. We're back up to 10,000 gold, so we could probably purchase some cheap item later. Because again, we still kept half of our monster fluids, and we're still getting more materials. So I think our goal is to probably go up one more level, just to set up for the next stream. Doki has leveled to 17, so he's now sitting at 135 strength and 83 defense. Only got one hot sandstone there, which is kind of unfortunate. So once Aisha levels, I think we're in a good place. I feel like leveling more than this will be basically impossible. And we've seen that we definitely need the levels, if that boss is anything to indicate. We're now sitting at a marvelous 11,000, so thank you, bonus gold drop. Chad, I just have a question for you. How ridiculous is that boss on Nightmare Mode? I don't think I could do boss rush to that point unless we could just select him explicitly. I just want to know, chat. What level does it think you are? And then, like, how much health does he have? Then we can all shake our heads collectively in disappointment. So she's pretty close to leveling, it seems. So she's getting about 50 experience a kill. At least on the weak ones. Ooh, I took a lot of damage there as Addle. That was a mistake.
Again, I'm gonna make sure we don't accidentally go to the city, just in case. But there could be a useful item over here. Nope. Okay, chan. Let's just finish up with these enemies. She's like so close. 530. I feel like the other area gave us more experience, so let's back up to here for a little bit. We'll let everybody recover health.
Let's do it.
So I'll wait for her to hit max health. And then by then, Adol should have an okay amount of health back. I swear, chat, I was just thinking of that other boss. I was mashing that parry. I was like, oh my gosh. I feel like it didn't really have a good tell for when the attack ended either, so it just felt like it was going on for all eternity. So we're just gonna keep holding still. We'll let Doki teleport, get a free hit. 'Cause why not? One thing I'm just thinking about right now, what was that quest number so we could just take a quick look at that? That was quest number 7. It's still marked as in progress. I think during the stream talk, I'll just do a quick look up. That way we're not in suspense for Thursday. I don't feel like that's particularly spoilers. I kind of need to know. But anyway, we should be almost done with them. Aisha has leveled to 17, which is exactly where I want to be for the next time. So why don't we pause near the other area? Make sure we have extra gauge and full SP. See how it goes from there. Actually, chat, while playing one-handed during that entire sequence, I did just look up. If we do reach Sigram, that quest closes and we do not get the reward. So we do have to actually beat that boss before we reach Sigram. I'm assuming the desert doesn't matter because you're forced to go into the desert. I'm like, hey, listen, if I just gotta hold one button and then just move with my thumb, it's fine. Let's make sure we get a little more SP. Yeah, they really expect... Yeah, you have to beat that normally before the Sigram. And you're definitely not supposed to be able to skip it. So I'm glad that we skipped it in our own way, chat. But because I don't want to lose that quest, I want to go back there. I did not look up to see what the reward is. I'd rather that still be a surprise. I just needed to know when the quest closed out. That's all I needed to know, chat. So know what we'll do, chat? We'll give the boss one more try, and if we don't succeed, I'll just practice between streams. So I feel like it's a little early, I think, to end, but also had an extremely long day, so I'm feeling a little burned out in general. Not from the game, but from just crazy work hours. So I think it'll help to kind of go in with a fresh mindset and maybe practice a little between the streams. See if there's any strategies I could figure out. Rest in peace, monster. Let's kill these things. Actually, we're still almost leveling again. So again, if for whatever reason I really don't even feel like we're close, I guess we could level off of here for a little bit. We could potentially get one more level, but I'd prefer not to do the grind unless we really see that it's not possible any other way. As we have gone up quite a few levels and we now have super weapons. So let's make sure we're at full health, we're at full extra gauge. And we're gonna unequip Doki and Adol with whatever they have now to get slightly more power. Because I feel like that's more of our issue rather than defense. Because again, we're going in with way more defense and health than the game expects. So let's make sure to switch over to the power wrists. So we should be hitting like a truck at this point. Let's go ahead and save here, and let's try to refight that boss real quick. Oh, I was trying to parry that. Didn't work. Oh, jeez. So much parrying. Man, that attack is just so annoying. Well, that one I could have parried. That was my fault. Oh boy, heaven. Well, at least he's giving us more extra skill.
Let's do it.
Let's play as her for a little bit. Oh, I was still in the stagger animation. That's kind of cheap.
Absorber.
Spell absorber indeed. Hmm.
Let me at it.
Well, I'm getting more extra gauge, which is what I want. Oh, we almost have what I want. Okay, we finally wounded the boss. So I just gotta keep Adol alive, really. So if I have to play other characters for a little bit, that's fine. That attack at least gives us a decent amount of extra gauge. So we might just extra gauge skill spam this monster. Oh, jeez. I'm okay with this strategy, chat. Wait, did he just auto-block me? What a jerk. Oh, it blocked the tail end. Oh, I actually juggled him. Hello? What caused that? Alright. We're gonna deal with this boss one hit at a time, chat. Woo. Only that didn't multi-hit. I don't think I have any healing items, so I kind of just have to go with what we have. Which is a little annoying. Now I regret not having any healing items. Oh, shit, my finger! When did that attack end, chat? Ooh. Oh, it clipped me. This is bad. Oh, we're so close. Oh, man, Dogi.
You fiends have no future.
I blocked too early. This is bad. She's really bad at this fight. Oh, we're so close, though.
End of the line.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, whoa, what a fight. Oh, that was so nasty. You're supposed to beat that at like level 13? Are they insane? Okay, so I think the only thing I picked up on that, chat, is there seemed to be certain skills that staggered him. So it looked like if I were to say for us to redo it, it looked like Tumble Arrow and Uppercut caused the enemy to go into a weird state. So between those two skills, if I had to refight him, it looks like that's what you're supposed to do to knock him down. But man, what a nasty fight. Just nasty, chat. Ooh. We're saving on that one. Like, I don't even care if they didn't get experience. I don't even care, chat.
Look at the pretty butterfly.
Ooh. Yeah, it was down to her, because she does no damage to that boss outside of the tumble arrow.
I'm up.
So I'm glad we learned that skill, which we would not have gotten if we didn't pay for the 10,000 bow, I'm pretty sure. She did not start with that skill. But man, what a nasty fight. I was so worried because if you saw, she was only doing 8 with the normal attack and I needed to do 100 damage. Okay, now I can give my index finger some rest. No more blocking for like a good rest of the session. Oh boy. So let's go report the quest, and let's also hand in the seeds that we managed to acquire.
All right.
I'm up.
Stupid enemies. I'll get a little more gold from this. So we're pretty much to the point where we should one-shot not these enemies, but the ones after this area. So this will put us right back on track to go back to Altago. Yeah, so it looks like parry practice mostly paid off at least. So I'm glad between the first session and the second session, I practiced on that boss. Because if I didn't have the ability to parry that, there is no way I could have won against that boss battle. I don't know how you're supposed to do that without parrying, to be honest with you. All those attacks just seem so ridiculous. But who knows, maybe Spiral Arrow stuns for much longer, and that's the true strat. As you can see, like, he tried punishing you from being ranged by doing the butt stomp, but it seemed like it was just way easier to parry than his on-reaction triple club smash nonsense. That was pretty unfair, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like every other attack of his was not too bad, but that triple smash... He also auto-guards, I don't know if you saw, so he just ignores your hit entirely. Kinda sucks. We got more Tainted Water. How far are we from 10 of those, though? We picked up at least 5 just there. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick. Oh, I used my index finger by accident. Let the index finger rest. Oh, we're only at 7? You know what, chat? Let's just wait until we can get the next 3 from that area. I think we could do it. We might as well turn all that in for money, because we'll probably be able to purchase more upgrades from Sigram. So let's just wait a little longer. Got a nice tumble going. We'll kill enemies too. I'm presuming it's just on a timer. So if we let it go off screen, it should just come back eventually. It looks like it's trying to come back. We'll walk away for a bit. These things just drop flowers and seeds for some reason. Oh, did it restore? No. Needs more time. So close, chat. Hey, this one restored, so that's promising. Let's gather this one and check the water source one more time. There we go. So that's 8, 9, 10. Okay, chat, we got it. We'll get one more, though. Awesome, so we got one more side quest component out of the way. At some point, we'll get the ability to teleport between areas, so I'm not in a rush to hand in the lumber exactly. So we have time for that. I hope we get the ability to teleport between those waypoints. I'll be very disappointed if that does not appear to be the case, though, chat. More bone fragments, why not? There we go, free one-shots. Dead. I think he was in here, right, chat? What? You got rid of the vicious monster in the caves? That's amazing! That means I could go to Segram now. Thank you so much. If it's all right with you, I'd like to express my gratitude with this. It's one of my featured items. Got Power Wrist 2! Oh! Okay, how much better is that than 1? Seriously, thank you so much. Now there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Okay, random US history quote. Unfortunately, fear is scary. Anyway, I've got to get packed up. Can't wait to see how much money I can make off these desert dwellers. By the way, the hunt has been completed, chat. Let's see, so we're using Power Wrist 1, which adds 10. This adds 30. Oh, that's actually pretty significant, chat. I'm glad we went back and did that. 20 strength? Wow, that's easily another 5 levels from where we are now. But as I said before, I want money. And rare items. I'll leave her with the Silver Snake Ring. Honestly, her with more power, I don't think makes a difference. I feel like she doesn't have like a crazy attack other than the Tumble Arrow. The Tumble Arrow is pretty nice, I will give it that, but it's... The rest of her skills, they're okay. I mean, Somersault leads into itself, which I guess is... It's okay for what it is, but it's not like... It's not like Strength Blast where it like double hits. Or Doki's Uppercut, which is just ludicrous. So looks like everything's more or less leveled here. And then I gotta remember who is asking for the water. I think it was the Tavern Keeper. Let's give him tainted water. So we were talking about it being contaminated before. We're getting increasingly worse water. Are we just literally just gonna give him like acidic water? Like he'll drink it and he just dies on the spot? Don Cordova asks, can anyone even drink this and survive? I'm actually frightened of what this water... where did you even get it? I have no idea what I'll do with it, but I mean, I'll take it at least. If you're giving it to me, are you? Give it or mine? We'll give it to him. All right, guess there's... Oh, he said this already. Down the hatch. Oh, that's just not right. As expected, tainted water is simply undrinkable. But you did get me 10 cups of a new variety of water. It's a technicality, but a deal's a deal. 100 gold? Ugh. That's all we did that for? I know you're the ones doing the dirty work, but still, can I get water with a little less animal pee in it next time? He has been given all sorts of diseases, chat. This guy is not gonna make it. What a horrible person. I don't think I talked to the promoter last time. What does the promoter have to say? I see Commander Sias heading to the back alleys from time to time. The commander of the Dragon Knights patrolling Old Town himself. Sias is truly a hard worker. Or is he rendezvousing with Tia, chat? He could be doing that. I'm just saying. People are spotting him going back to his hometown, quote unquote. So actually, chat, what we should do is let's save in front of the Desert City. And then I think we'll conclude the session there for now. Gotta get that steady rhythm going. Never enough tumbles, chat. Need to go south here? I already don't remember how we got to Segram. Let me just check the map, actually. No, further west. Okay, so the world map is sort of useful. I'll give it that. It's just inconvenient how you reach it compared to some of the other games. Thank you, Lacrimosa of Donna, for making the map a button you could just reach in one press. Goodbye, enemies. I have no interest in you. I suppose we could check out the merchant one last time. I mean, we have a decent amount of cash. And even if there's nothing of interest there, we'll probably get a little more cash for an upgrade. We need 20,000. We're not too far off. Especially not after that massacre. Oh, nope, this is still not the right way. Darn, where did I go wrong? Tell me, map of Altago. Nope, I went down to... Okay, so it's not the first or second south, it's the third south. I'll remember that for next time. Third south. Away we go, chat. I'm so glad I put the attack button next to the dodge roll, so that way I could just hold attack this entire time while dodge rolling. Oh, I want to get more tainted water. Go away. There we go. More tainted water for the chat. Actually, that's just greenstone. We already received that. The only question is if we could get anything rare in the mines. That's like the only thing where I think we might have missed a quest we could potentially hand in at this point, outside of going all the way to the lumber mill, which I really, really don't feel like doing. Wait a minute. Let me read the sign. Go away. Right, I'm gonna go south here. Third south. Got it. Tumble, 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 chat. I'm really just thinking about that boss we just defeated, and I'm like, you're really supposed to defeat that? Shake your head, chat. Actually, speaking of, let's just arrow rain these things. I don't feel like messing around with them anymore. Wanted to get some of these. Oh, we already have those seeds. Never mind. Okay, so what else did you have for sale? Did you have anything crazy? Not really, actually. Like, most of these we could purchase at other locations. Like, I guess if I want to repurchase healing items, I guess we could. I'm gonna choose not to, though, chat. We don't need healing items. Get out of here. Darn, if only we had more large bone. Because this would have given us a new skill, the Rising Slash. It seems like we have a... Oh. Wait, this one only needs dry wood? Oh, we could get that in the desert. New skill called Killer Hornet. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll gather wood. And then I just want to see one thing, actually. If we save and quit, does that refresh the resources? I must know, chat. Like, let's take this area, for example. I think there was something we could gather. Maybe it was over here. Yeah, let's double check with this, chat. Make these enemies go away real quick. So this seems like we could get a blue stone from here eventually. So if, for example, I were to save, and then I were to load the save file. Oh, never mind. It remembers that we took it. That's a shame. Because that would be pretty amusing and a quick way to speed up the resource gathering. Trying to remember where the other stone was, because I feel like there's more than one place we could gather. So we'll keep in mind I missed the blue stone, because presumably we could get a gemstone for Miss Reunion. We'll try here one more time. Yeah, we didn't get it. So presumably if we go back to the first Dragon Altar we went to, presumably we won't bump into Geese/Geist there, but I suppose before we go to Segram, I guess I could save and check between streams to see if he shows up there or not. I kind of doubt it. So I'm not going to put that in the expectation list. But it's worth checking out, I think. Especially since we haven't technically gone to Segram yet. Well, it feels nice to not get into a boss fight in this area. Yay, free passage, chat. More monster hide out of the way. Let's just resource gather one last time. Strength Blast is continuing to level up. I don't know if the max level will be 9 or 10. I guess we'll find out with Strength Blast, as I do spam that quite often. So if this increases its damage as well as stun, that would be amazing, because this attack is pretty nice. We're sitting at almost 20,000, which is a really good number for us. That's likely how much our next upgrade is going to cost. So we'll go along the top here just to gather more resources. And or fight these monsters. I don't know why I tried parrying there. Like, my finger is shot. Like, we're gonna leave my finger to rest. It's like, no. Especially since it's not like you block the attack and then the attack stops. Like, you really do have to keep mashing it. It's pretty silly. Just another fruit to collect. I don't think we really need that one, unfortunately. But on the plus side, chat, we're almost at 20k. More seeds, but I'm not sure how useful that'll be. Nice, now we're at 20,000. Excellent. We're actually not too far off from a level up in case we have to fight anything Instagram. Because I'm surprised every place has been pretty accepting of us so far. If you remember Memories and Celceta, we got arrested constantly. So I feel like inevitably when we go back to one of these towns, we're gonna get arrested again. Even if that just turns out to be Altago again, when we get blamed for murder. Just checking the edges here for anything. Ah, some ore. More sandstone for us. Excellent. So we now have a little more gold than I was expecting to end the session with, which is a really good thing to say. So I'm not too concerned about our money, given that we have, again, a lot of materials we could potentially sell. And we're getting more hot sandstone, in case we could do some synthesis with it. So this is looking really good for us. Well, we know not to go to the bottom left. So we'll just kind of tumble around here, see what else we can harvest. I think we'll save right in front of the city. More leaves. Oh yeah, there was like a scavenger bone thing or something weird up above. I'll have to go back for that. Actually, speaking of which, I got wood at one point. Where did I get the wood? Was that in the previous area, chat? I'm trying to remember. We got like dry wood. Hey, don't double hit me. Bad enemy. Yeah, I was remembering these bones. Nobody helps me with it. Thanks, allies. Oh, a large bone. So we can get more there, but we need 10 more, which doesn't really seem worth. Oh, there's the wood. It's just up here. So we now have 10 of that wood. But she could also get an upgrade if we kept getting more. So we'll try to check in on that every now and then. Stupid birds. So more hot sandstone, so we could potentially get another upgrade. They're not very observant. I feel like that's the understatement of the century. They still don't know they're traveling with the princess. I mean, come on. I think everybody in town knew who she was. She had like one of the least subtle disguises. It's like, gee, no character is covering their entire body, but this one character is. I wonder if she's trying to hide her identity on purpose. Nothing truly eludes the work of the world's greatest detectives. Adol the Red and Dogi the Wide, very true. So let's go ahead and just recover some health here, and I think we'll pause, as I said before, right in front of the other entrance. Just in case we get into a fight trying to go in there, or if we have to prove ourselves or something. I'm gonna make sure we at least have some health. So we have an extra 2,000 more than I was expecting. We have a new accessory. Oh hey, the things actually restored themselves while we were here. That was convenient. So I guess we actually got to see them restore themselves. That was actually pretty quick compared to other ones. That was like barely a minute. Huh. That's not too shabby, chat, actually. What was that, like 2 minutes, maybe? Can't hit this enemy. There we go. We could get another large bone here. Oh, we did. Oh, we actually got several. Maybe that dream of getting to 20 isn't too far-fetched. So we could grind for rare items there if we really want to. That was not as big of a wait as I thought it would be. We'll think about it. At some point, we have to go back for the blue stone, as I said before. But we're not in a rush to do that. I have a feeling basically as long as we don't go to the final dungeon, it'll probably be unlocked. Other ones I'm not so sure about. But those seem like you have to make more progress. Like we have to get at least one city further kinds of deal. So I'll just recollect these resources and then we'll save in front of the other city. Excellent. So we're gonna tumble our way to a nice place to save. Excellent, excellent. We're getting more feathers, just in case I need some of those.
All right.
Oh, we got a seed from that. Nice. That could help us in the future. Oh, oh, cloudy water times 10. Oh, I did miss a chest over here. Huh. Well, I'm glad I caved back. I didn't even see that at any point. Hid it in plain sight, chat. So I think we're gonna pause right here. So, let's talk about expectations, chat. Quit out of the game. So we have some more items to potentially hand into the wood collector as well as the seed collector. We have to go back for the blue stone at some point. Maybe we'll do that in the next session, but I feel like we gathered enough items in this session for now. We have to brace ourselves for another boss battle since they seem to be scaling upwards in difficulty. It is the opposite of the Lacrimosa effect, where Lacrimosa of Dana, I felt like all the early bosses were actually fairly challenging, and then by maybe 5 or 6 bosses into the game, they fell off the difficulty cliff. It just became really easy, comparatively. This one, I feel like the first few bosses were probably the right difficulty on hard, and now we're just going into the they want me to grind for how long category. So hopefully this won't be a trend. This will just be a 2-off where we went from a difficult from a mechanic standpoint boss to just like a really horrible stat stick boss with hyper armor. And again, hopefully we can I guess rely on other skills to cause stun. So that boss I guess is not completely awful because we can knock him up in the air with uppercut. But we're gonna hope that the other opportunities the game gives us are more lenient. We're gonna go with more lenient. So for now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to see if there's a bonus cutscene between streams, between the character from the previous game, Geese, with the 3 homunculi fairies. Or if we just go there and nothing happens. If nothing happens, then I'll just, we'll just go straight to Seagram. Yeah, the bosses are kind of unfair at times in those flashcards. I mean, did you see how long I had to flashcard that bonus boss? That was like 5.5 seconds of mash, chat. I was just like I mash really hard when I'm trying to go out of bounds on the ogre fight, but like how many times I did it on the centipede? I'm like, come on. I don't even know when to stop. We got like 50 parries or something. So yeah, that is gonna destroy my finger if it wants me to just keep doing that over and over. I hope it doesn't. Like maybe I'll try to mash slightly slower for for durability. Give my index finger a break. Oh my gosh. So also for clarity, chat, the way the flashcard works normally, and I'm glad it's not set up like this, and I don't recall if I mentioned this in the previous stream, is that there's 2 flash buttons, and one of them is like you just hold it, and then you hold that button, and that allows you to mash for the flashcard, which is like way too many buttons for me to parry. I don't want to be holding another button while parrying. No, thank you. So we will not be going with that original layout. The PSP, for example, did that layout. But we're just going to go for the single button parry, because why would we want to do that? Why do we want to have more buttons for parry, chat? Doesn't make any sense. So I guess our takeaways are, from the plot standpoint, we're going to visit the 2 villages. Something terrible is going to happen when we assemble 3 of the dragons. The king will try to tell us to go somewhere. Maybe it's that island in the distance. And he'll either die before, during, or after that event, in which we're probably going to be arrested. And then Sias will probably still be second in command, which is what he kind of wants to do. But then I feel like the other guy will cross the line by trying to destroy the old town. And it's already established that merchants are greedy, and they want that to become a merchant district. So if there's some kind of evil temple there, and or it reminds them of their homeland, I feel like we're going to see, if there's going to be a villain turn for Tia, it'll be during that event. Sias will probably turn at some point afterwards, just because he no longer has a reason to really serve them. Maybe he did actually feel honor bound to the king and anybody else he's serving, / he's the true evil mastermind, so he still could have some good traits on him. He might not be pure evil. We'll see. But I have a feeling that's where we're going to leave off, and we're going to fight at least those 2. I don't know if any of the other figures we've met will end up turning evil, like if they're going to be the Dark Signers, for example. So like Sias and Tia would be the Dark Signers. I mean, if we're going to draw parallels to 5Ds, I'm just saying, like, you have like the friend character that becomes evil, and you have the love interest that becomes evil. So, I mean, by 5D's logic, both of them turn evil. So we'll see, chat. I mean, like, we're going out of the East Territory. We'll go, how much did they watch Tia's Carly? Exactly. See, people that haven't seen 5Ds have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's fine. That's all you need to know. That's why I don't trust them. The power of anime tells me that this character has a high chance of betraying us, because this is simultaneously Berseria, and it is also simultaneously 5Ds. And the 5D stands for 5 dragons, for clarity, for people that have not seen that show. Which is funny, because we're collecting the 5 dragon pieces. So we're gonna see, chat. I don't know, would anybody else turn evil on us, though, chat? That's the real question. As I said before, I feel like, what was his name? Commander Raoul? I almost said Raoul. That's not his name. I feel like he's gonna be... He's the red herring character, and the fact that they've already did this on Memories and Celceta already has me, like, really suspicious of him. I feel like he's gonna have a quote-unquote redemption arc. I don't think he'll be likable by the end, but I feel like he will not remain a villain by the end of the game. I feel like that's pretty safe to say, given how Memories of Celceta went, where you had the really obnoxious general turn out to be a decent guy, and then he helped the other villagers. So maybe I don't know. What would he do? He would have to save somebody that we'd know, right, chat, in order for us to feel better about him. So I'm gonna assume at some point he's gonna interact with Maya. If we're just going through all of the anime tropes, chat, he has to save the mute girl. And if he doesn't do it, no redemption arc for him. And we could just keep hating him. Maybe he'll care, chat. Maybe he'll care. Although I'm kind of surprised though, because he also seems sort of like a candidate to die, just because of like his interactions with Tia. And if Tia turns out to be evil, I feel like she would just straight up kill him at some point. But we'll see, chat. We'll see. But anyway, those are the predictions for now. That's the roadmap, as it were, for tomorrow's stream. We're gonna go into Zagram. We'll see if it's a city of shuriken chuckers, chat. Oh, Rogue Galaxy. Oh boy. Hopefully this game will not Rogue Galaxy us, chat. I hope we do not get into a absolutely unfair final boss fight. Please don't Rogue Galaxy us. Please don't do it. Please don't do it, game. I wouldn't be able to beat E7. We are so close, chat. We're so close. Suddenly Centaur. I know. We need the face ship, Suddenly Centaur. I'm telling you. Chat, if Sias turns into a centaur, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna completely lose it. I'm just gonna go, I can't handle it anymore. It's over. He's like, my real name is Seed. And I'm like, no, no, don't go to the dark side. Don't turn out to be the key to ultimate evil. No. We went through this plot line already in a different game. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Hopefully none of us turn out to be Steve. We have a person inside us all along. Another identity. Oh boy. So anyway, I'd just like to thank you all for joining. I had a lot of fun reading through the chat. I hope you had a good time too. I'm really happy we managed to get a boss skip. It was about due for it. I'm not sure if the B boss had a skip or not. I don't feel like there was like an area we could have landed to progress the plot, even if we could have gone outside of the arena, but oh, I'm so glad we didn't have to do that, boss. Legit. I'm glad we power leveled the other area and saved us potentially hours. Think about it, chat. Think of how little experience we got from those other monsters. So when we were getting like 100 experience and it moved the bar, I don't know, like a 20th of the gauge, and then we killed an enemy in the mines and it was like a 50th of the gauge. Just, ugh, that would have been so gross to get to that same level, chat. So gross. And again, I guess we could have purchased more like healing items, but then again, think about it too. We would have gotten a lot less gold. We wouldn't have gotten all those other materials. So yeah, I kind of don't feel bad for skipping that boss. Although it is nice we got the power wrist level 2 out of that, so that should actually help us out a lot in future boss fights. I think it'll be mandatory to put on Adol, because he'll probably be doing the super skill, as I said before. Because his extra skill is just so long, and it lets us get so many hits in. So that's pretty useful. But in any event, I think that is all for now. I don't foresee anything coming up for Thursday, so we should be streaming at the normal time, and probably end at roughly the same amount of time. We'll probably end around 11, maybe 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, only because I believe I will have something early in the morning on Friday. But fortunately, sometime on Friday or Saturday, I should be able to pick up the adapter. If I'm feeling awake, I'll drive on Friday. If I'm not feeling awake, I'm not going to drive on Friday. And then that should help us figure out the weekend stuff. So for now, I'd just like to thank you all for joining, and hopefully you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.